can't kill Michael Myers! It's impossible!
This is what happens when you work to change things.
This is indeed what happens right here.
What from me?
Good evening. Welcome.
You know,
Welcome to the Friday night.
it's better sometimes not to speak and just be proven
Yes,
imbecile in the matter.
Andy.
Okay, so
All right, this is called Why yes, Scotty is going live.
Man, fuck you. I think you a bitch. You understand what I'm saying?
Feelings mutual, Frankie.
is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Or are you saying what are you saying?
But so
Think you're crazy?
Charlotte had one of the phones in the pic. That's pretty cool.
I don't know. I don't really think that's the case.
Is that a Motorola?
And then all of a sudden,
So, in celebration of that and everything else that's cool and happy and, I don't know, prosperous right now, why don't we get back to our roots? And, you know, we like to remember from whence we came. So, let's do that. Let's recall our humble beginnings. And who better and more appropriate to do that with than our old pal
Cover today from yet another hedge fund closing
Tom James investing, Thomas James property investing. Yes, new haircut, new black hoodie, same bullshit purple background. But, you know, I figure this video came out 7 days ago. This is his newest video. Can't wait. I cannot wait. Oh my God, here we go. Model 3 dude still has one of those phones in his office. Did you talk to Mr. Lazarus on that phone? Mr. Model 3 dude? I was thinking about you today and Mr. Lazarus. Anyway, yeah. Without further ado, take it away, Tom. Let's hear about how Citadel is about to go bankrupt. Citadel is about to go. Oh, Citadel's about to go bankrupt.
Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna have to go ahead and sort of disagree with you there.
Yeah, see, Tom, for normal people, when prices go up and when numbers go up, that's a good thing. You know, so don't apply reverse AMC garbage logic to every other company like Citadel, who actually is making money or made money or something. Anyway, well, let's hear about it. Let's hear about it. Come on. Not going to interrupt that much either. So
Yeah.
got to finish my dinner.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and sort of disagree with
Don't disagree with me. Okay.
doors, a short seller ratting everyone out to the feds, and how Citadel is about to go bankrupt as they can't even afford to pay back their own investors. Says they
What? Oh, no.
So let's dive straight in with the key information. You may have heard that short seller Hindenburg Research is now shutting down. So that's yet another moosehead for Biotech Moose to add to his wall of meese or mooses. On here already we have tons of massive hedge funds that were well known for shorting AMC and GameStop. We've got Tiger Global, we've got Tyborn Asset Management, we've got Mudrick Capital, Anchorage, Melvin Capital, Arcade.
Wow, everybody who's ever shorted AMC over the last 4 years, how many of them are still holding shorts, Tom?
Another one.
How many of them still have their shorts open? I'm sure we'll hear about it.
Badly many times on GameStop, and AMC is now closing down to add to the list. Of all of the hedge funds and short sellers that were known for shorting GameStop, I think Citadel is one of the only hedge funds or short sellers that hasn't yet collapsed. Now, there's also some really interesting information.
I would love to know
Hindenburg Research and
if Citadel actually shorted AMC and GameStop.
So as
Because I don't think they fucking did.
it's rumoured that Anson Fund
I don't think they did.
Feds or offered the SEC over $50 million to reduce their charges, but their offer was rejected. So Anthem Funds and its CEO offered to pay the SEC a massive fat fine, bigger than other fines that have been issued in the past, but the SEC actually rejected the offer of this fine. They knew they needed to go further. They knew that Andrew Left needed prison time, which he's now being sentenced for, and that there's also many of these other hedge funds and manipulative short sellers that need to see their time as well. And now Anthem Funds is throwing everyone under the bus. This article even says that from what we're hearing, the feds want Moes and his senior team in handcuffs, and that this Moes guy is rolling on tons of people to try and secure himself a better deal. So all in all, we've got Andrew Left from Citron Research, this Moes guy from Anthem Funds, and Nate Anderson from Hindenburg Research that are all in big trouble. And Kristen even tweeted saying that Nate Anderson will be charged with security in 2025, saying that he's a hired gun and has committed securities fraud.
Somebody on Twitter saying that? Oh, okay.
And it went on to say that from what we've read so far, it's almost a certainty that when the whole exchange between Hindenburg and Anson reaches the SEC, Nate Anderson will also be charged with securities fraud in 2025. Saying that, remember...
I'm sorry, Tom. I don't trust anything you have to say about securities fucking fraud.
And of course, Citron Research that they've all...
I don't trust anything you have to say about that, so...
funds and their illegal dealings. So it'll be very interesting to see.
See, the stakes are so low at this point, it doesn't even fucking matter. I'll talk over him. I'm not paying attention to what he's saying. Fuck it. Who cares?
Trading group on SVX.
Right? It's a new day.
A plan for the trade was given before the...
It's a new day. It's a new dawning. It's a new president. New fucking... Crime is legal now, you know, so fuck it.
Resistance level. Saying that I'd like to buy it at the breakout.
But I still won't play the whole motherfucking song on my stream because I don't want to get copy struck.
When $1.30.
But crime is legal now.
I also told the group when I'd sold my SGBX shares for a total 40% gain. Usually there's 1 or 2 trades a day in the Millionaire Mindset Trading Group, and yesterday Robert nailed them both, making $200 on WHLR and $240 on BMRA, both on the same day. So guys, be sure to be over 750 members in the Millionaire Mindset Trading Group using the link in the description below. Now on to Citadel. Citadel have just performed another $1 billion capital raise. Now, before I talk about the previous capital raises that Citadel have done in the past, let's talk the reason why Citadel raised
this guy is such a fucking moron.
Citadel LP, the hedge fund manager founded by Ken Griffin,
hedge fund manager,
high-grade bonds on Wednesday to fund a payout to its owners. What this is saying is that Citadel doesn't have $1 billion laying around to pay back to their investors.
No.
Borrow $1 billion from somebody else and even pay them money to borrow that $1 billion just so they can pay out their investors. Now, before I touch on Biotech Moose's thoughts on this, that to me...
I don't think that's what's happening, Tom.
A Ponzi scheme entirely is when the scheme borrows money from person A to pay off person B, and then they borrow money from person C to pay off person D, and then borrow money from person E to pay off person A and person C, and it all just goes in a loop. Citadel is literally having to borrow money from this person here to pay this person here. But now...
Nope, you motherfucker.
By borrowing more money in the future. Because as I touched on...
I'm going to do a live stream one of these times.
Citadel. Remember Citadel...
It's going to consist of 100% defamation. 100% motherfucking defamation against these motherfuckers.
Selling another
just to see.
His hedge fund.
Come after me, bitch.
We know that back in 2023, Citadel borrowed...
I say defamation, but it'll probably be actually...
$100 million loan package.
99.9% true.
$500 million from somebody else. So it seems that Citadel is just borrowing money again and again and again. And Biotech Moose said that Citadel has supposedly made billions in profits last year, but now for some reason needs to raise capital because they don't have the money to pay back to investors.
Because you probably don't understand their goddamn business model, you fucking simp.
Clients didn't withdraw, or all of the profits they made last year are still tied up in collateral on leveraged short positions. Ken Griffin and Citadel can't get those billions they made last year out to pay back investors. But
yeah, so many
being used as collateral.
Pieces of evidence here in this tweet.
Investors without closing those positions, and of course they simply can't.
Oh, they have a fucking clip of Simply Red there.
And GameStop is simply tying up more of Citadel's cash. And what's interesting, as we can see from...
this guy actually just said that Citadel's cash is being tied up by shorts and AMC. Give me a fucking break. You are the lowest of the fucking low.
Can't even afford to repay that.
You are the lowest of the fucking low, Tom. What a fucking bitch.
Once. Now, Kristen has also tweeted saying there's a lot of behind-the-scenes chatter that the Trump administration...
Oh, what was that? What was that? Shit, I forget his name. Charles, what was that again?
You're being a little bitch.
Tom is? Yes.
You're being a little bitch.
Yep.
That guy's not even in the Discord.
Nope, he's not.
That guy's not even in the Discord.
Listen to that beat. Listen to those hi-hats. Oh, that's master hi-hat. Love that. Great tune, DZ.
go after market manipulation, saying that in November 2024, Trump himself addressed rumors about selling his shares in TMNT or DJT.
Oh, we'll get to that, Model 3 dude. Oh, we'll get to that one.
Rumors of me selling shares are fake, untrue, and are probably illegal rumors and or statements made by perhaps
illegal rumors.
It says that Trump also
illegal rumors
into those spreading these rumors, suggesting they might be market manipulating short sellers. Now, of course, this officially on Tuesday. It'll be very interesting to see what happens over the next few months.
Mr.
Specifically, if this
scam meme coin,
which other short sellers
2 days before he takes office is worried about securities fraud.
funds end up going bankrupt.
Get the fuck out of here. Donald Trump is a fucking moron.
And as always, guys, be sure to ding that notification bell, because that way you'll be alerted when I upload a new video. Cheers.
And really, it's not so much that he's a moron. It is that he is a scammer. He is a grifter. He has convinced people that he cares about them. This is the best thing. He has convinced people that he issued a fucking worthless crypto token, meme coin, because he wants to spread the prosperity. He wants to help regular people win. Oh, really? Okay, well, where is that thing at? Let's see. Where is it? I'm gonna be as flippant about it as Donald Trump was. Oh, I just heard that we launched it. I don't know much about it. How's it doing? Where's it at? Oh, that's peanuts for these guys. A few billion. What a fucktard. Oh my God, I hate him. I fucking hate him. He may or may not be a moron, but I can't stand the guy. And by the way, they got him on different drugs this time, right? Like his energy is totally off. I mean, he's low energy. I mean, it's like sleepy fucking Dawn up there. He's low energy. He looks terrible. He looks like he's starting to look like an old lesbian. You know, like in a similar way that Elton John appears. You know, he looks like an old lesbian. Just look at him anytime. He looks like an old lesbian. Paul McCartney's another one. They look like old lesbians. It's not just a British thing either. It's not just a British thing. But anyway, that's just a visual, placement holder. But he's starting to get that look. He's starting to get that look about him. Pretty soon he's going to be getting permanence in his hair. And we're going to start seeing post-menopausal Trump. But something's different about his energy. I don't know what. They got him on different drugs. They got him on different type. They got him on like the other half of speed or something. I don't know. But anyway, hey, this might be the defamation fucking live stream. Who knows? Who cares? Crime's legal now. I'm just taking my cue from our commander-in-chief. Okay. Anyway, Citadel's about to go bankrupt. Cool, but where's that token coin thingy? The thing that's going to get me rich. Where is it? I have it up here somewhere. It's one of these charts. Is it this one? Here it is. Well, let me refresh this so I have the freshest data. Oh shit. Huh. There we go. The Judi Dench look. Over in Telegram chat, we were a finance chat. We were somebody mentioned Rachel Maddow, and her wife kind of fits that. No, you didn't miss anything yet, Lynn. So yeah, here it is. Market cap, 5.9 billion. I was like, wait a minute, is that trillion? There's so many talk about trillions of dollars these days. There's way too much talk about trillions. That word is used way more than it ever should be. I mean, fuck, billionaire. Billion is used way more. You know, the old 3 comma dealy. And if you've seen Silicon Valley, Russ Hanneman, 3 comma club. So the fully diluted valuation is what we saw people gaslighting and trying to mislead people on. But the problem here is, it's pretty clear, like, how many times does 6 go into 30? And what are we talking about? We're talking about a circulating supply of 200 million with a total supply of 1 billion. So I think it's pretty clear what's happening there with that, as far as what that indicates. But, you know, leave it to the media to just go out there and say, oh, it's worth $60 billion. Billion, right? Billion. All right, Lynn. We'll be here, I think. We'll still be here, probably, unless they shut me down. So the fully diluted valuation, I mean, how is that relevant right now? The thing isn't fully diluted. There's only, you know, 200 out of 200 million out of 1,000 million total. So that's not unlocked. Achievement's not unlocked yet. But Donald Trump made a few, I guess. And then also curious here is we have the 24-hour trading volume given in dollars. In dollars. So that's like, I guess that's supposedly the market capitalization that was traded, like the price times the number of shares that like added together. So, but for each group of shares, or each share though, it would have to be. I mean, that's not an average. I don't think it's an average. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know if it's real or not. A measure of trading volume. Okay. But volume is typically given in number of shares. So I'm curious about this dollar amount here. So like if I paid $29.66 and I bought 10 shares, you know, that would add a certain amount to that trading volume. And if somebody turned around and sold it for whatever the net price goes down to next, then that would be reduced from, that would be subtracted from that, or would it be added to it? Because volume only goes up. So I don't know. It's amateur hour. And I know it's CoinGecko, but it's amateur hour. This is just shit ain't real. It's not fucking real. Oh, yeah, it might trade like it, you know, if you buy it, it might go up. If you sell it, it might go down, all that kind of shit. I'm not saying it mechanically doesn't act like it's real, but this doesn't represent anything. Actually, it represents the moral bankruptness and literal bankruptness of you know, of everything here. Rug pull for the poor. God, if I could read. Rug pull for those who can't read. We love, because make no mistake, we love the poorly educated. We love the poorly educated. Yes, we do, because they waste their money on shit. They shop at Family Dollar and the dollar stores, and they buy my shitty, worthless scam coins. And then they shop at, they buy all their groceries at CVS and Walgreens. All of them, including the eggs. Oh, my God. It probably is. I mean, it definitely is a donation to Trump. When he owns 80% of the fucking coins are owned or controlled by a Trump entity, yeah. And that's, you know, it's hard to really understand how this could happen because it is such a blatant scam, cash grab. But at the end of the day, whose responsibility is it to watch your own shit? Well, obviously, it's mine. My responsibility to make sure that you don't waste your money, right? Why would anybody donate a dime to Donald Trump? Why would anybody donate money? Like, oh my God. Okay, anyway. Also, why would anybody believe that tariffs put downward price pressure on goods and services, or goods, imported goods? Why do people believe that? Who's out there? Who's saying that? When has that ever been the case? Yeah. I don't know, but it's interesting, though. And I'm not going to harp on Donald Trump the whole time. Don't worry. Because I will not enjoy that either. But, you know, it's like we're at the end of the first week now, the first, like, kind of, like, bastardized week. There's a freaking holiday, which, by the way, if it ever happens again that a president dies, and it is literally within the half-mast period of the flag, right? And somebody's being inaugurated on that Monday, and it happens to be a holiday, and somebody's dead, and they have to fly it at half-mast, but it's also an inauguration celebration, a coronation, if you will. So that flag should be at full. Well, by God, now it's at full force of law. The full force of our government is behind it. Not really, actually, just for federal. And it's a guideline. It's a suggestion. But Donald Trump was so butthurt that the flag was flying at half staff for the death of America on Monday when he was coronated, lobotomized. We were lobotomized. That he literally signed an executive order to make sure it doesn't happen again. I love that. So fucking selfish. Like, yeah, that's what matters. That's the shit that people fucking voted you in for, bro. That's what they put you there for. Pathetic. Well, this is a man-child. It's not a human man. It's a man-child. Anyway, the flag was flying high in Florida. Well, that's because it's for federal only. States can do whatever the hell they want. And by God, up here in Ohio, that's what we do. We do whatever the hell we want. And we drink Ohio apple cider at the same time. And I'm not talking about no alcoholic shit. I'm talking about pure, just delicious apple cider. Basically, you take an apple, smash it. If you could do that and drink it, that's what it is. I don't know why I'm talking about that right now. It's totally not apple cider season so much. I guess maybe it is. It's because there's that apple cider down in the fridge that I keep forgetting to drink. Anyway, well, so yeah, so I guess we're not going to get rich on this one. Damn. Okay. Well, Thomas James mentioned Citadel. I know I got something in here about Citadel. Where's it at? Oh, here we go. Wall Street enters darker age with most stock trading hidden. This is relevant news for the apes. I don't know where they're at, but they should be here. Off-exchange activity is now more than half of U.S. total volume. Oh, my God. Can you believe this? Boom in retail investors is seen behind market shift. Well, that's the dichotomy. That's a duology, the two fucking headed thing here, okay? Number one is they decry it. Number one is the decrying, the decryment, okay? They sit there and bitch about it. Oh, it's a dark age. It's a darker age. More than half of it's off exchange. It makes it seem like it's a bad thing, okay, right? Oh, it's so bad. Price discovery is muted. Nobody. Oh, it's just corruption, crime, which is legal now, but it's crime. But then on the other hand, we have boom in retail investors is seen behind market shift, which is exactly what we've been saying for 4 years here. Exactly what we've been saying. The same people who are bitching about off-exchange activity approaching or more than half of the U.S. total volume, the same people who are complaining and decrying that are the ones who are behind it. They're the ones because of whom that is happening, okay? Because retail investors use shit brokerages like Robinhood and Webull and all these payment for order flow shits, and they execute their shares off exchange. We know this. We've known this. We've been telling people that. We've been saying this, but nobody wants to listen. They just want to keep bitching about it and using the same apps which push the order flow off exchange. So right here, we didn't even have to get into the meat of the story for me to be proven right, the apes to be proven wrong again, and just the general stupidity of this whole thing to be scattered throughout the air again so that we can wait for it to dissipate again. So I'm not even going to read all this, but, you know, off-exchange activity happens internally at major firms or in alternate platforms known as dark pools. Dark pools. is on course to account for a record 51.8% of traded volume in Jan, barring an unexpected dip, not clip or chip. It will be the 5th monthly record in a row and the 3rd month running that hidden trades make up more than half of all volume. Okay, now, hidden trades. Is that fair, Bloomberg? Is that really fair? Come on. Come on. They're not hidden. The trades themselves are not hidden. Once the trades happen, and a trade doesn't happen until it happens. Otherwise, it's an order. So there's a difference between an order and a trade, okay? An order is a trade that's waiting to happen. I ordered it. I'm waiting for it to come. I'm waiting for the price to hit my target. You know, it's an order. It's a pending order. You're waiting. A trade it happened in the past. Past tense. It was traded. It happened already. We agreed on a price. The seller and the buyer agreed on a price, and a new price was written down as having existed for this good or service or product or share or whatever it is. Be it known that I paid, how much did I pay for it? Where is this fucking piece of shit? Be it known, I paid $29.66 for this. And now the price is $29.66 because that's what I paid for it. Until somebody comes along and either accepts that price or rejects it, and accepts or rejects another price, and then the price moves. The orders are hidden. The orders are hidden. The trades are not. Get it together, Bloomberg. Come on. You guys actually get paid to do this shit. Hidden trades. So, make up more than half of all volume. I mean, who cares? Who fucking cares? What difference does it fucking make? It doesn't change a goddamn thing about the way this would end up. That's my contention. That's my thesis, I guess. In other words, the shift, quote, appears to be developing into a longer-term trend and quite possibly a permanent one at that. Oh. Stock trading goes dark. Off-exchange volumes in equity markets are past 50 for the first time. Off-exchange trading has been a growing feature on Wall Street for years, but until now, the public venues, including the NYSE and NASDAQ, have retained overall dominance of market activity. Well, why would they? Why would they continue to retain overall dominance of market activity? They aren't markets. They are not markets. They're not okay. I guess it is defamation night. They're not exchanges. They're data providers. That's what they are. They're data providers. First and foremost, that's where the price information comes from. That's where information about, the shares and the volatility and, yada, 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 statistics. That's where this stuff originates. When we watch TradingView and we see our 1 minute price charts that are, 5-10 seconds behind. And you got Thinkorswim open over here, and it's, closer to real time. Still you can tell it's lagged, but then, TradingView, it's like 10 seconds off. It's better than 15 minutes off, but that's terrible. Why? Because it's the free tier of data. It's the free tier of data that the Wall Street types will release for free, which is the lowest quality of data. So if that's all you got, well, you're already starting out at a disadvantage, because that's what the game is. It's not actually about, did you have good investing ideas? Did you pick the right thing to invest in? No. It is, I picked the thing that they were going to pump and dump today. Or I picked the thing that, is running this scam. Or I picked the Sam Altman blah, 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 or whatever, right? Or the Trump meme coin. Or the NVDA. Oh, NVIDIA, the most important company ever to have ever existed. A GPU company, yes. And don't even get me started, because I will get started on my own about it later, about this fucking Stargate thing. Oh boy, Stargate. I just got one thing to say about Stargate. That ain't it, bro. That ain't it. Steve Jobs is rolling in his urn or pine box or whatever the hell he was buried in. That is a affront to the legacy of actual visionaries, tech visionaries, and I'm not saying this lightly, like Steve Jobs, who in less than one complete sentence would have shut all of this bullshit down because they're selling a technology. It's disgusting. They're selling a technology. They're not selling a solution. They're not selling a product. They're not selling anything. They're not solving a problem-solving thing. They are solving a They are selling a technology. They are selling an infrastructure. They are hyping $500 billion to build an infrastructure. Steve Jobs would have a shit fit. And this is one time when I would like to see that shit fit because it's absurd. But we'll get to that. So off exchange, great. Oh, right. The SEC has, in recent years, taken steps to try to push more activity back on exchange by revamping market structure. Guess what? It didn't fucking work. It had the opposite effect. It had the opposite fucking effect. And why is it a concern? Why is it even a concern? This is the system that you guys fucking created. This is your fucking system. So when more retail, this is the insinuation. When more retail investors use the market or are participating in the market, it pushes more activity off exchange. Even Bloomberg is using negative connotation in here. They're saying, theoretically, the more trading that goes off exchange, the fewer orders there are on exchange competing to determine the best price. He said, this means the pricing on and off exchange could get worse. Sounds like maybe the fucking thing is set up in a convoluted fucking dumbass way because that's the way that makes Kenny Griffin the most money. It is. I know it is because that's why he does it, because he's a little cunt. Kenny Griffin on defamation night. Why is it set up this way? Why do we have 13 exchanges? Why do we have 13 fucking exchanges and one national best bid and offer and an endless number of fucking Wall Street grifters and hedge funds and institutional investors just waiting to get their grubby little greasy gypsy fucking fingers all over our fucking money every goddamn day? Yes, I've been listening to a little Ed Zitron lately, so I'm sensing a little bit more aggression. And I think that's probably his influence. It works for him, though, because he's got the whole British thing going on. So no matter how pissed off he gets, he still kind of sounds like goofy a little bit and funny and fun. I just sound like a tool, I'm sure. Anyway. Yeah, maybe the problem is, the market structure itself. Maybe the problem is the fact that this is a big circle jerk. I don't know. I don't know. This new style of trading is different. The bigger institutions seem to have a better experience where they can command more value. Oh, great. That's awesome. What a windfall for them. They deserve it. They deserve it. They're putting their capital on the line for us so that we can trade stocks. The fuck out of here. These guys are clowns. Total clowns. NASDAQ, head of strategic operations and public policy. Why do they have a head of public policy? You're a private company, for-profit business. It's not a market. It's not an exchange. When was the last? Yeah. Nobody goes to the grocery store because they believe that we're gonna have a good price discovery at Walmart. We're gonna come to a fair price. It's gonna be a fair price. No. The point is for Walmart to make money. Point is for these exchanges, which is ridiculous, to make money. So they sell the data. They sell the orders. They sell the order flow. It's pretty fucking stupid. But, you know, when you got 24 white dudes that have to remain in power, they have to. I mean, shit will fall apart if Tommy Tuberville leaves the Senate. Shit will fucking fall apart. If Orrin Hatch leaves the Senate, I don't even know if he's still, there's no way he's still in there. Robert Byrd. If Robert Byrd leaves the Senate, I don't know. But we have to protect these. They are national treasures. We have to protect these men at all costs. And if it means violating the integrity of our capital markets by taking trades into the dark, literally putting them sub rosa, under the table, under the cover of darkness, and that's what we need to do. It's too important. It's a matter of national security. In fact, it's a matter of national security. Hey, it's not me. I'm not the one saying this. This is Jamie fucking Dimon saying this. Jamie Dimon saying this. Check it out. Check it out. Because when JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon listens, I'm sorry, when he speaks, the world listens. I'm sorry. He never listens. he never listens. But check this out.
Our next guest.
I love how optimistic all these guys are. I love how optimistic and happy and upbeat Jamie Dimon is. Like he's really an inspiration. Okay.
JP Morgan Chase, Chairman and CEO. Thank you, sir.
I can't even look at this fucking reptile. Jesus Christ. Ugh. All right. When Jamie Dimon listens, nobody's talking because he never listens.
Everything, the state of the U.S. economy, the banking sector, rates, and so much more. Jamie Dimon, JP Morgan Chase, Chairman and CEO. Thank you, sir, for being here once again.
Andrew, thrilled to be here. Though Becky, I miss you, and Joe, I'm sure you're watching, and I lost my wingman, so I'm not going to do a walk-off, but I was thinking about it.
Oh, well, okay, so here, you know what, though? I'm going to start with this, though, because last year you were here, and your words...
So they're out over in Davos.
Because you told our audience you have to respect the Trump voter.
Yeah.
You said that Trump got it right on a lot of things, including immigration.
Or partially right, yeah.
And some other things.
Or partially right.
You watched the reaction.
So what I think what he means by getting right here in this instance, correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm sure he will. He just means to win. He just means to win the election, which is hardly a fucking achievement. I mean, that is who cares? But here's the thing, like, is Jamie Dimon going to sit here and actually take Trump at face value like the fucking simp media is? Is he actually going to sit here and say, oh, yeah, he's doing this and this and this because he wants to do this and he cares about this and blah, blah, blah. Get the fuck out of here. Like, if that's your stance, 4th grade civics maybe is where you should go back to and stay there. I'm, fairly certain that that's not the case, but we hear that a lot, and we hear a lot of legitimization of this dumbass garbage. Like, this is literally brain dead drivel, but it gets treated as if it were legitimate, critically thought out speech, and it's not, and it shouldn't be held on the same fucking level. We need to be able to call a spade, and a Donald Trump run-on sentence a Donald Trump run-on sentence, without having to pretend and walk on eggshells that he didn't just shit his pants over here, and the whole fucking room now smells like a shitty Depend. All right, now that you all have that in your head, and
real time,
let's go.
Got calls and emails and all sorts of things that didn't just happen the day of, but I think happened for months afterwards.
Yeah.
What that was like for you, and also what you think now.
Yeah.
I don't give. Who cares?
Welcome, everybody. Thrilled to be here. of course, ever have an opinion, as you guys know, it comes up everywhere. And a lot of what people are responding to isn't what you said or thought, it's just what snippets they heard or something like that. So I'm used to that. I was really just trying to make the point of respect a voter. The problem with putting a voter in a box is a voter may be voting for someone for completely different reasons than you think or I think or something like that. And respect why they...
Well, yeah, because they voted for shit that they didn't understand. You still have people going around saying that China is going to pay a tariff. I mean, you got to be fucking kidding me. You never watch fucking Ferris Bueller's Day Off? Like, I mean, seriously. That movie came out in, what, 86? And they talked about fucking tariffs. Ben Stein explained fucking tariffs in that movie. He explained fucking tariffs in 1986. I mean, I know Jamie Dimms. He was around in 86, right? I mean, the Coke was probably so good. Oh, my God. I'm sure you could tell some stories, but anyway, yeah. What? Oh, I don't know. It's probably just an avalanche. All right. Anyway, yeah. We know that they're voting for different reasons. They're voting for fucking ignorant reasons. But please continue. Let's respect the voter.
Or angers, and I was trying to point out that there was some, we had problems with the border wall, that NATO needed to spend more money, that the economy wasn't growing enough. We hadn't grown the income to the bottom 20% for the better part of 20 years, and that we should respect that. And when people automatically, get angry over an issue, it takes away their ability to analyze why that person may be voting that way.
So let me ask you about how you feel now, because you made a comment about a week ago where you said, not that you were cautiously optimistic about our economy, and there's, by the way, I think a lot of optimism by U.S. CEOs, but you said you were cautiously pessimistic. Yeah. Why?
I mean, the market's at all-time high. Why wouldn't they be optimistic? Give me a fucking break.
I do have a little more caution around a bunch of subjects, okay? And while I'm, America
don't want bond yields to go down. No, we want higher for longer.
Getting rid of, I hate the word regulation, because growth is around a bunch of subjects, okay? And while I'm, America's an unbelievable place. The growth is unbelievable. Pro-business growth is great. Getting rid of, I hate the word regulation, because it sounds like we're trying to get away with something. But the bureaucracy, the whole American...
But you do.
It is extraordinary, and it's been allowed to blossom like a cancer all throughout our country, and it damages everybody quite a bit. And so...
What's a cancer?
It sounds like we're trying to get away with something. But the bureaucracy, the whole American public knows the bureaucracy. It is extraordinary, and it's been allowed to blossom like a cancer all throughout our country, and it damages everybody quite a bit.
The bureaucracy, okay, that is a very general term. There is no official, Department of Government bureaucracy. Although, leave it to dumbass Trump to create something like that, I'm sure. What's he talking about here? Bureaucracy? Like the fact that, you can't just, go out and start doing some crazy intensive industrial process at your factory and throw a bunch of shit into the atmosphere. That's bureaucracy, that you have to get approval and testing and environmental concerns. As an example, that, would he consider that to be red tape? And assuming that's what we're talking about, bureaucracy, red tape, bullshit, regulations, paperwork, have to file this, that, and have to get approved, this signature, notarized, whatever. Oh my God. Oh my God. What a burden. Because if we did that kind of thing, maybe we wouldn't have so much. I just saw today, Tesla recalling 1.2 million EVs. Now, thankfully, they're being recalled in China, not here. Yeah, let the Chinese deal with them. But, and by the way, what is that going to do for our relations with China? Huh? Mr. President, Mr. Musk, what is that going to do with to our relationship with China? You're sending shitty fucking vehicles over there. Now, how do I know that you didn't sabotage, that wasn't on purpose, that you didn't select for the shitty factory runs. And those are the ones, I don't know. Maybe they were produced in China. Who gives a fuck? It's all garbage. It's all fucking garbage. Right? But, you got this Me Too, tag along, wannabe, take your son to work day, presidential shadow, shit stain here, Musk, following Trump around, following daddy around at work. He gets pissed at Sam Altman because of the Stargate nonsense, which, by the way, will never fucking happen, is a complete sham. I can tell you that from the language of the press release, the language they put on OpenAI's website. We'll look at it here in a little bit. But my contention is it is a total fucking scam to line the pockets of Wahoo. NVIDIA, they definitely need it. Oh, yeah, they deserve it too. Oracle, who gives a fuck? Oracle, really? Okay, yeah. Let me go check my NetSuite, man. Oracle. Ugh, God. Okay. SoftBank. I don't even know. SoftBank. And whoever else. The tech companies, the ones that are at all-time highs now, the ones that obviously need, subsidization. They need subsidies. They need help. They need to go even higher to newer all-time highs. And it is clear to anyone, I think, with a partial brain, because that's all I'm working with here, is that they are not able to sustain this kind of growth organically in the future, and they need $500 billion fucking dollars to do it. Because we are in a growth at all costs system, which is unnatural, and it will not work, and it will fail. This Stargate thing will fail as well. And there's one practical reason why. Tom Sosnoff, Tasty Trade, turned me onto this idea today. I'll got to give credit where credit's due, but it makes a lot of sense to me, and I dig it. So here you go. It's being handed to them. You're not going to get any innovation when shit is handed to people on a platter. There must be some pressure. There must be the pressure of competition. There must be the pressure of a deadline. There must be some pressure. That's where shit is formed. That's where rocks are formed, under intense fucking pressure. Thousands of years of pressure. Then you get some shit. Then you get a diamond forming. You don't get a diamond forming because I grouped a bunch of rocks together and put a blanket over it. And that's what these fucking cocksuckers are doing. They are trying to make diamonds out of a bag of rocks and saying some magic spells over it. No. Innovation, change, breakthroughs, discoveries. This shit doesn't happen because you want it to. It doesn't happen when you say you want it to, when you need it to. It happens when it happens. When the right people are in the right environment at the right time, trying to solve the right problems. Either the right way or the wrong way. Not when they're all given a massive handout and told, oh, yeah, go have a circle jerk. Yeah, you guys are great. You're saving the world. What a joke. This is our idea of capitalism. It's a fucking sham. Okay? This is not how we got anything great that we have or had, or even anything that would just dysfunctional. It all comes out of some type of pressure right at the fucking bleeding edge, where the pen meets the paper. There's pressure there. You have to push down in order for the fucking ink to come out. But they think that they can fool everyone. I think this is what's going on. I think Elon Musk thinks that everybody else is stupid. Here's the problem with Elon Musk. He is a dumbass. Elon Musk thinks that everybody else is too stupid to see what he's up to. Like the video game thing. Unless he wanted to be discovered with that. I don't know. Bro, don't you know? These fucking guys on Reddit, these fucking guys on Twitter, God knows wherever else, 4chan, these guys are, you know, I'm a pretty old hat on the internet as a geriatric millennial of 42 years of age, you know, to the extent that I can be. I've been online since the late 90s, you know, using modems. I still use a modems, you know, MS-DOS, what? Certainly 6.22, but I think 3 point whatever. I can't remember. Pre-Windows 3.0, okay? Pre-Windows 3.0. I mean, like MS-DOS, as that's the operating system. Text-based, whatever. Maybe had gem application environment. But in any case, you know, I've been online for a while. A lot of other people my age and older have been online for a while. The younger kids, most of them are clueless, so it doesn't matter. But, you know, like if you've never used IRC chat, if you don't know how to navigate an IRC server, you know, this is kind of what I'm talking about here. Like I'm talking about command line users. There's a possibly, perhaps, maybe a different attention to detail or different approach or something like that. Yes, I'm a command line user. I like using the command line in Linux and other operating systems. So, and you can interact with it over a typewriter or paper tape or fucking, you know, flashes of light if you want to. But I don't know. I don't really know. But it seems like how could you not realize somebody's going to watch you playing that game and they're going to know. They are going to absolutely know that there's no way that you played the account to this point. How would you not know that? How could you be that oblivious? And wouldn't you be terrified? I would be terrified that somebody would find out and cover be blown. Well, it's because I have a conscience. These people are cretins. So yeah, I mean, not very smart. Not very smart because the internet fucking finds out and the internet doesn't forget, bro. You're fucked. You are fucked. Last thought. I said this in finance chat a bit ago. Attitudes towards Elon Musk and all of the Broligarchs at the end of this decade are going to be a lot different than they are right now, and a lot different than they have been. That's my prediction. I feel like Paul. I feel like Patrick Bet David making these predictions. PBD, get value-tained. All right. That was the last thought. Okay. Okay, DIMON. Jamie DIMON, here you go.
And so, but what I'm a little cautious about is the deficit spending, and it's a global issue.
Oh, the deficit spending. Oh, yeah, terrible.
Will inflation go?
Why is he gaslighting on deficit spending? He knows. He knows how it works. He's a fucking leader of a bank. And he's sitting here decrying fucking deficit spending. Get the fuck out of here. See, this is how I know this guy's a fucking charlatan. He's a total fucking charlatan. What the fuck? I got to hear that again.
Everybody quite a bit. And so, but what I'm a little cautious about is the deficit spending, and it's a global issue. It's not just an American issue. And the related, will inflation go away? I'm not so sure. And what if rates go up? Credit spreads go up? You know,
of course, inflation isn't going to go away. It's not going away. We told you that 2 years ago. It's not going away. And it's like, just ignore, you know, any clear signs, ignore any, you know, typical correlations, and ignore any economic principles, and just pump the market more. It's so stupid. It is so stupid. It's counterintuitive. It's counterproductive. And I'm sorry, this macho bullish garbage, like perma bullish macho, like alpha beta fucking garbage, like it's so stupid. Like the only thing you can do is buy something. You're a fucking idiot. Okay? Like for real. Anyway, yeah. So I mean, we've already seen inflation. It's not going away. It's not going away. It's getting worse. Of course, rates are going to have to go fucking back up. I mean, hopefully Powell's not the one to do it, though. Jesus Christ. Like, even Trump now is like, oh, I'm getting rid of Powell. We'll see, because he also said we were going to have tariffs already by now and deportations. Did anybody think they actually would, though? That's the thing. You can't take fucking grifters like this at face fucking value. And that's the problem they always get into. The media. I'm talking about the media. I'm talking about liberals in general. I'm talking about right wing. I'm talking about Donald Trump supporters. Every group of players slides back into believing the fucking bullshit. And I'm here to tell you, it's fucking bullshit. Don't believe it. It's garbage. It's lies. It's fake. Donald Trump is a fucking clown. He's not going to do fucking shit. He is a paper. He's not even a paper tiger. He's a fucking crayon drawing of a paper tiger. I mean, for real. For real. He is a limp fucking dick. The limpest dick in the room. Yes. Unless Jamie Dimon's there.
The prices are already quite elevated. So that's kind of one issue. But the really important is geopolitics. Yeah. It's Ukraine, Iran, Russia, North Korea, and the related role of China in that. And that just got me very concerned how it's going to affect our world for the next 100 years.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have outsourced everything to fucking China and you know, other countries over there. And like, this is a big fucking surprise to you. No, you guys are the ones who did this. That's what I'm trying to say. The baby boomers can't sit here and say, oh, no. You're the ones who fucking did it. You benefited from it. Get the fuck out of here. God damn it. I swear to God, these guys are so fucking ridiculous. And they're greedy. They're just fucking greedy fucks. We're almost through this 4-minute video.
Not these things get resolved in the next couple of next year or months or whatever.
Where do tariffs fit in? Because that's a topic here in Davos.
Here we go.
Everybody's talking about. Trump talked about tariffs just yesterday. Mary Erdos, your colleague, was on stage talking about how your firm has created a quote
Mierdas.
That's looking at each of these executive orders as they come in, trying to assess what they mean for the bank and I imagine for your clients.
Yeah, so we always, I mean, the war room may be a bad word, but we always, this is a real-time, full thing, analyzing for clients, for communities, for a bank. And we get a million questions, stuff like that. And look, I look at tariffs, they are an economic tool. That's it. They're an economic weapon, you know, depending how you use it and why you use it and stuff like that. And, you know, people argue, is it inflationary and non-inflationary? I would put in perspective, if it's a little inflationary, but it's good for national security, so be it. I mean, get over it. National security trumps a little bit more inflation, but I think it really, the question is how they get used. Can they be used to bring people to the table? Yes. Is there some unfair trade? Yes.
Oh, yeah, that old, you know, who cares if it's a little bit more inconvenient for you? You know, so what? You have to take your shoes off and your all this crap in the airport. But, you know, it's for national security, so we have to do it. We have to be okay with it. If you're not okay with it, oh, you're either with the terrorists or you're with us. Fuck you, George W. Bush. No, fucking fake-ass security theater garbage. So when I see somebody like this tell me, well, if it's for national security, just get over it, bro. You can't even fucking prove, you can't show with any goddamn evidence that anything over the last 25 years, I'll say this. I'll say it. I don't give a fuck. 9/11 was the excuse to bring in the surveillance state and to sell fucking trillions of dollars of equipment. Have you ever noticed when you go to the airport and you go through security, at least I fly infrequently enough that literally every time I go to the airport, my local international airport, they have a different fucking pre-scanning system, like the X-ray system, the system that scans you, the system that checks to see, you know, Do you have any liquids over 3 ounces? That technology changes. Oh, of course, it changes. You know, they develop things, whatever. No, they change vendors. They buy new fucking equipment all the time. Maybe they, Scott, maybe it's because they're trying to keep up with the latest, to keep us safe, keep us safer. Is it? Is it? Because there's a lot of incidents that happen, not terrorist incidents, but the airline industry is kind of slipping right now. They had a lot of shit happen over the last couple years. Bullshit that shouldn't have happened. Are they really doing that great of a job? Why are they still finding people stowed away in wheel wells? You know, they just found 2 people. Mummified. Mummified! They'd been in there for months. Get the fuck out of here with national security. I am so sick of national security. Thomas fucking Jefferson, okay? That's who I will listen to on fucking national security. And you know what he fucking said? Jamie? Was it Thomas Jefferson or was it Benjamin Franklin? One of those guys. And those guys are way fucking smarter than you, James. Way fucking smarter than you. Money changer. Fucking Philistine. A society that gives up liberty to secure for a society that gives up liberty for security deserves neither. There you go. And I would argue economic liberty. Fine. Do that. Book it. Send it. Fine. Economic liberty. I'm not free to go, buy my groceries in peace without the stress of not being able to afford things, having to prioritize needs for my family, yada, 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 right? That is economic insecurity. So no, sorry, national security don't work anymore. You used that 25 fucking years ago until you were fucking blue in the face. Sorry. Or hey, to be fair, maybe it'll work, but you're going to have to do another terrorist attack first. You're going to have to do another terrorist attack first. Then you'll have a crisis that you can exploit. But there's been no crisis. What are you fucking talking about? These people are so fucking full of shit. They think that we are so numb, and a lot of us are. Full disclosure, a lot of us are. A lot of us are fucking just numbed the fuck out. 24/7, 365, numbed out. Completely out of touch, oblivious, blabbering, slobbering, fat, stupid, watching TV, just consuming, of just being such good consumers that we don't think about it. We won't think about it. We can't put 2 and 2 together. We can't see that you're a scammer fuck who says whatever he needs to say at the time when your bank is literally at fucking all-time highs. All-time highs. We're almost through this. Actually, yeah. Sorry. I'm on tonight. I'm on something. I don't know what I'm on.
Yeah, and we'll see. But,
full of shit.
We're going to find out.
Okay, great. Yeah, awesome. So if it's for national security, that's, just deal with it because, hey, national security is more important than being able to secure food for your family. Get the fuck out of here, James. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Now, where do we go from here? I mean, you got the typical stuff here. Elon Musk's business conflicts draw scrutiny amid White House role. Well, no shit. It's almost like, our system of government is supposed to be that you're elected. Here we have somebody who's not elected. Somebody who's not elected could very well be a contractor. They could have contracts with the government. Well, but this guy has contracts and he's like hanging out with dad at work. Totally inappropriate. Totally should not be happening. This is a clown show. It's a banana republic. It's never been clearer. What else we got? Trump pardoned her for storming the Capitol. Absolutely not, she said. This is an interesting one. This woman was at the January 6th rally, the insurrection. She was there. Yes, she was. She admits it. She was sentenced to 60 days in prison and 3 years of probation for her role on January 6, 2021. Then Donald Trump pardoned her. Pardoned everybody, which, you know, you can probably guess how I feel about that. That's not even a Trump thing. That's not a political party thing. That is a punch in the gut thing. I cannot believe that. That is a disgrace. That should not happen. Should not happen. And you can say, oh, but the sentences were too long. Yeah, that doesn't mean that they all get pardoned and commuted and literally expunged and wiped clean. That is so fucking wrong. And it's the same cocksuckers who are over there talking about security, national security. Oh, America first, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, put America first. Literally let the fucking people out of prison that literally killed fucking police officers. What a disgrace. Just when you think this cocksucker could not hit in a new low, they do. How do they do it? It's amazing. But this lady is 71 years old. They called her MAGA Granny. She says that she no longer supports Trump, nor does she believe his lie that the 2020 election was stolen. She said that a therapist helped her change her view of the attack by telling her she was not a victim of January 6th, that she was a volunteer. She volunteered. She went there. She did it. She's to blame. I lost my critical thinking, she said on Wednesday. Now I know it was a cult, and I was in a cult. She rejected the pardon that Trump gave her. Trump pardoned everybody, and she said no. No. You're not going to pardon me because that's unfair. I deserve it. I deserve the jail time. I deserve the time. And she's that honest with herself and everyone else that she literally rejected a pardon, which they're saying that they didn't really have much of a legal basis to process properly. They didn't know what to do because nobody's ever been that. Think about it. Nobody's ever been that honest in the courts. I mean, at least not here in this way. Nobody has ever apparently been pardoned by the president and said, you know what? No, I don't accept that. I don't accept that. It's my responsibility. I'm going to take it. I will accept the burden, punishment. You don't see this a lot. You never see this. You just don't see this. You don't see this. I'm not putting her on a pedestal. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm saying there are some people who get it. And sometimes they're the one they're formerly MAGA grannies. Or somebody who has the integrity or, self-discipline maybe to say, you know what? I don't want the shortcut. I want to take the long way because it's what I deserve. It's what was given to me. It's what I deserve. Why should I get a shortcut? Why should I get a break? And in this particular case, I think I can understand. I think I can go along with that because this was pretty bad. This one was pretty bad. This was not, like some of these Tim Pool fans, want to go around and say, oh, it was a bunch of Antifa. They dressed up like Proud Boys. Yeah, because that's what the left does. They dress up like the fucking right-wing retards. The fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. Just go. Get out of here. Go on. So, anyway, so I thought that was an interesting story. Just different, Didn't expect it. Elon Musk fumes as Trump's Stargate AI announcement elevates arch rival Sam Altman. Well, he might be an arch rival, but he's just as much a grifter, just as much a gaslighter, just as much a guy who's never really done anything. That's what we got here. We got ourselves a guy who on paper, theoretically, is really smart. But he hasn't done shit. He hasn't really done shit. He can't point to a bunch of companies he sold for profit that are profitable companies that he built. There's the whole TechCrunch thing. There's the whole AI, OpenAI thing. And now he's talking about artificial general intelligence as if it's something that he has any grasp of, and they're going to come out soon on Stargate with AGI. Well, he had to say that. That was literally the only way for him to level up to the next level of people wanting to throw fucking money at him indiscriminately because he's an autistic weasel. And I guess that's the excuse for everything now. You throw up a questionable hand gesture that may have had other meanings in the past, right? Well, you know, the autism. That's what I always thought. I mean, any autistic or Asperger's person that I knew, I mean, they just randomly go up and draw swastikas on the chalkboard. It's crazy, the craziest thing. I didn't know that. Dust in car windows, yeah, right. Put up, yeah. And it's like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. It goes up and then down and then over and up and down and over. Oh, it's beautiful. I love it. Okay, anyway, yeah. I don't even really want to go through this because I hate Sam Altman so much. I just don't even, like, I can't. Because it doesn't matter. Because this is not going to happen. This is not going to happen. This is about as real as the Musk Mars rocket. It's about as real as a Trump border wall. It's about as real as anything that Obama promised. Anything, you know, that it's snake oil. It's vaporware. It's total vaporware. So this is the Hyperloop. This is the Hyperloop. This is, you know, this is what other things were there? This is the robo-taxi. This is all of that shit. It's not going to happen because Elon Musk is a fucking professional. Yeah. Elon Musk is a professional at over-promising and under-delivering. But he always takes the money. Overpromise, take the money, underdeliver, rinse and repeat. But especially when you find out what this actually is. What actually is this shit? What are they actually talking about here? Well, it's funny that you ask. Announcing the Stargate project. Oh, okay. Look at that. That's a fantastic painting. What is that? Charcoal pencils on paper or what? What do we got here? What is this? Is this digital art? I don't know. What are we looking at? There's no caption, no attribution. Are these cranes? What is this? It's title? Is there a title? Is there a signature? There's nothing. It's just a random kind of abstractish kind of looking, painted with big, thick brushes. Cool. Great. I love unsourced art. And I have no clue what it is. I mean, am I supposed to like this, or is this literally the default picture that came with the frame? I don't know. I don't know that much about art. I think it looks good. But that's the default. That's a fucking example picture that came with the frame. For all I know. The point is, fuck you, Sam Altman. You suck. The Stargate project is a new company, which intends to invest $500 billion over the next 4 years building new AI infrastructure for OpenAI in the United States. Oh, so it's a new company, all right? They're investing $500 billion over the next 4 years. Well, that's convenient because that's Trump. Building new AI infrastructure, so like computers and chips and, you know, the backbone of the system for OpenAI. Oh, so it's a new company. They're building an infrastructure for OpenAI, so I guess it'll be a partnership between OpenAI and OpenAI, I guess. I don't know. We will begin deploying $100 billion immediately. Okay. This infrastructure will secure American leadership in AI. Okay. Create hundreds of thousands of American jobs. Hundreds of thousands of American jobs. So we went from literally last week being worried about AI taking our jobs. Remember, we were worried about AI taking our jobs. It's going to do everybody's work for them. What are people going to do? No. Now Sam Altman's saying, oh, no, it's going to create hundreds of thousands of jobs. I don't know what you guys were on before. No, it's going to create hundreds of thousands. No, you had it backwards, see? It's going to make new jobs because it's going to do everyone's job so poorly that we're going to have to hire 3 people to do the backlog. Or I don't know. This doesn't make sense. Create hundreds of thousands of American jobs. First of all, yeah, fucking right. When has anything that any of these fucking clowns has said is going to create a massive number of jobs, when has it ever fucking happened? Like, this is why Sam Altman is a fucking amateur. This is why these guys are amateur hour. This is the dumbest fucking shit that you could have put in here. It was really until I read this fucking phrase that I pretty much knew everything there is to know. It's all you need to know. They're promising it's going to create hundreds of thousands of jobs, like a fraction of a million jobs. Like 200,000 jobs is like the total number of new jobs that get added like in 1 week in our country, roughly, lately, right? Non-farm payrolls is like 200,000. Let's just call it that. That's like 200,000 or 250,000 new jobs that are added in 1 week. That's how we count it. Okay? So that's 200s of thousands. So, but he says hundreds of thousands. So I'm thinking like 10 hundreds of thousands, right? Like millions of jobs. He's talking about creating millions of fucking jobs. And generate massive economic benefit for the entire world. Globalization is still a thing, I see. This project will not only support the reindustrialization. Oh, God. It just keeps getting better. He's promising the fucking world. This project will not only support the reindustrialization of the United States, not only that, but also provide a strategic capability to protect the national security of America and its allies. This is like catch-all AI. This is going to do everything. This is the catch-all. It's a panacea. You just didn't know you need, but yeah, it's going to take care. It's going to fix all the jobs. It's going to reindustrialize everything. It's going to bring all that manufacturing back, man. Yeah, absolutely. That's another reason that I know this is a fucking clown show. Anybody talking about reindustrialization as if it's going to happen, like magically in the next X number of years, has no clue. They have no clue. They have not studied anything. They don't understand what these terms even mean. They don't understand what goes into creating a factory, creating a production system, and everything that goes along with manufacturing products on a profitable scale. Yes, we're going to re-industrialize the United States, strengthen the strategic capability to protect the national security of. It's like all these doubles, like provide a strategic capability to protect the national security of America and its allies. It's very simple, very simply written, very simple. Like, could say it's AI, but I don't even think that that's a bad enough insult for this. This is like some 4th grade shit here. The initial equity funders in Stargate are SoftBank, OpenAI, Oracle, and MGX. Great. Oh, such household names. I mean, these people, you know, they deserve to prosper. SoftBank and OpenAI are the lead partners for Stargate, with SoftBank having financial responsibility and OpenAI having operational responsibility. Okay. How many times can you fucking print responsibility in one sentence? ARM, Microsoft, NVIDIA, Oracle, and OpenAI will closely collaborate to build and operate this computing system. So it's a computing system. They're creating a computing system. Remember I said before, they are hyping a technology. They're not hyping a solution. They're not hyping a product. They're not hyping a service. They're hyping a fucking infrastructure, a computer system. But it gets better. Just wait. This builds on a deep collaboration between OpenAI and NVIDIA going back to 2016, all the way back to 2016, and a newer partnership between OpenAI and Oracle. New incestuous relationship has popped up there. Sam getting railed by Larry. This also builds on the existing OpenAI partnership with Microsoft. Like, what a bunch of fucking inbred, cross-pollinated fucking retards. I mean, for real. Oh, it builds on the... Fuck your partnership. It sucks. You suck. Like, you have no product. And even if you do, you don't make money on it. What the fuck is this? How can you justify $500 billion when no AI company can show you that they're profitable? It's ridiculous. It's absurd. These are handouts to these fucking billionaires. No question. And none of this shit will happen. But the best is yet to come. Here you go. This also builds on the existing AI partnership with Microsoft. OpenAI will continue to increase its consumption of Azure as OpenAI continues its work with Microsoft with this additional compute to train leading models and deliver great products and services. So we're spending $500 billion to build a computer system for OpenAI so that Microsoft can use it. That's brilliant. That's fucking brilliant. Why didn't I think of that? But here's the best part. All of us look forward to continuing to build and develop AI. Oh, we love it so much. And in particular, AGI. Artificial General Intelligence. Oh, what? Sam? You have AGI? No, you don't have fucking AGI. But you had to throw it in there, didn't you, little cunt? This guy is a fucking cocksucker. Actually, he is well, I don't know if I can say that. He sexually assaulted his sister. There you go. There's some defamation for you. Actually, no, because it's true. Sam Altman sexually assaulted his own sister. Yes, he did. I know because I was there. For the benefit of all humanity. The benefit of all humanity. This is the best part right here. We believe that this new step is critical on the path. The path of what? We believe that this new step is critical on the path. It's the best part right here. And will enable creative people to figure out how to use AI to elevate humanity. Oh, it's beautiful. They're going to enable creative people, some creative people, I don't know who, other creative people, not us. We're not creative. They're going to enable creative people out there somewhere to figure out, not to discover, not to uncover, no, to figure out. We got to use the fucking 13-year-old writing language right here. Figure out. We're going to figure it out. Sam, you figured it out, man. You're fucking smart. You figured this shit out. Figure out. That's a figure. You figure out how to jerk off. Get the fuck out. This is such clown shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. How in the fuck do they get away with this shit? It's absurd. But that's not even the best part. They're going to enable creative people, other than us, because we're not creative, to figure out, because we're 13 years old and we're gamers, how to use AI. How to use it. We got to figure out how to use this shit, man. I don't know how to use it. What do? You inject it? Do you snort it? I don't smoke it. I don't know. How do you use this shit? How to use it to elevate humanity. To elevate humanity. I mean, God damn, that sounds like DEI. That sounds like some fucking DEI fucking bullshit, Sam. What a woke fucking libtard. You are fucking woke. Don't even try to say you aren't. You're a little woke bitch. Wow. That last sentence is so fucking beautiful. We believe that this new step is critical on the path and will enable creative people to figure out how to use AI to elevate humanity. Imagine somebody who wrote that is getting half of a fucking $1 trillion so that they can figure out how to use AI to open. What in the fuck? This is a new fucking low for all of this. And it's flying by the radar because everybody out there, not my audience, but all of Patrick Bet Davis's audience over on Valuetainment is too fucking wowed by all of this florid language. They're too busy, fantasizing about how creative people are going to figure out how to use AI to elevate humanity, especially and in particular AGI, because we'll have to figure that out because it won't be able to figure itself out because it's not like it's sentient or anything, or is it? So maybe we don't even need creative people to figure it out. Maybe AI is the creative person. Maybe Sam really is a genius. I don't know. But this is the state. This is the reality. This is where we are with this fucking bullshit. This is a total scam. Total scam. This will be done the same week that the Starship rocket lands on Mars, right? No, it'll be done the same week that the Starship rocket returns to Earth, having been on Mars for 5 years. That's when this will be done. This will be done the same time when the Hyperloop is finally completed and I can take a 5-minute Hyperloop ride from my house in Ohio to Tokyo in Japan. 5 minutes. Tops. Depending on traffic. That's when this shit will be done. Because there will be another scam before they are able to do this, before they were able to create something that'll enable enable creative people, not other creative people, just creative people, because we're not the other ones, to figure out how to use AI to elevate humanity. They're going to have to figure something else out before then. Like, there's no way they're going to be able to do this with $500 billion. I don't see it. I mean, what did Trump say? That's peanuts to these guys. Now, that was like a few billion. He said that about. But I'll say half of a fucking $1 trillion is peanuts to these fucks. When their companies are worth $2-3 trillion, yeah, it is. It's fucking peanuts. It's a fraction of the valuation. It is a fraction. All so that we can figure out how to use AI to elevate humanity. I mean, honestly, guys, this is so innovative and groundbreaking. We have to protect Sam Altman at all costs. He is a national treasure. We cannot let anything happen to this guy. Everybody donate to the Sam Altman Protection Fund so that we can get an off-duty sheriff deputy following him around all the time. Because this man is a visionary. Steve, move over, Steve Jobs. Move over. You're done. Get the hell out of here, you dusty old fuck. Sam Altman is the one. He is the chosen one. So, what can I say? This is it. This is it. This is all you got. This is it. Oh, I'm sorry. There's one last sentence. We want to connect with firms across the built data center infrastructure landscape, from power and land to construction to equipment and everything in between. Oh, yeah, we need to talk to everybody. We need to talk to the people who build this shit. We need to talk to electricians. What does that mean? That means they don't have a fucking clue what they're doing. Why do they need to talk to land people? Why do they need to talk to construction equipment people? Why do they need to talk to landscaping people? Because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. And they're going to build this computer system so that they can figure out how to enable creative people to figure out how to use AI to elevate humanity with artificial general intelligence. If you believe this shit, you are fucking, you're on your way to buying a fucking bridge in Alaska. Okay? Like, This is a bridge too far. This is not. Don't take this at fucking face value. You can't. And if I'm wrong about that, hey, so be it. But track record for these types of charlatans with this amount of money, with these lofty of promises, hundreds of thousands of jobs to elevate humanity, there is a 99% chance that this is fucking bullshit. And I hope that I'm wrong. I hope that it isn't bullshit. But there is no reason to believe any of this. And that's the last thing I'm saying about it. This is garbage. These guys are so fucking full of shit. And the fact that they think that they can get away with it, and I'm sure that they will. They already have. But I can tell you right now, I had no respect for Sam Altman ever. I don't care for the guy at all. I think he's a piece of shit. I think he's not even, he doesn't even come off a fraction of as smart as Elon Musk comes off as smart to some people, which again, I also don't understand, which I feel is retarded. But since when did we put like grown men who act like children on these pedestals? It's absurd. It's absurd. These guys need to go back to their mom's basement. That's where these guys belong. That's the last thing I'm saying about OpenAI. Bucket. Look at the National Financial Conditions Index. I know this is an exciting one. We've looked at this before. And, of course, look at that hover action. Awesome. It looks confusing, but it's not. Basically, you can kind of see it here, like what was happening before COVID, then what happened to financial conditions during COVID, and then what happened after COVID, and what happened in 2022, and then what happened after 2022. So we're talking about how loose the lending system is. How easy is it to get, what are the interest rates? So low interest rates, low after 2010, after the great financial crisis, low interest rates to stimulate economy that is coming back from being resuscitated after flailing on the ground, not having had oxygen for 45 seconds or something, right? It's trying to stimulate, it's trying to jumpstart, it's trying to say, all right, hey, we'll give you a break on the borrowing costs if you'll go out and borrow some money. Okay, it makes sense. And as things get normalized, then that normalizes. And then what happened? So that represents this line going up into positive territory. And then the line coming back down negative indicates a loosening of financial conditions. So coming down is loosening, yes. Up is tightening. Okay, so, and I may have said that wrong before, but, the point here is just that if you look at what's been happening lately, okay, let's look at 2022, okay, 2022, we know, everybody knows what happened in 2022, the market went down. So the market went down, financial conditions got tighter, so this line went up. That meant it was harder to borrow money, it cost more to borrow money, financial conditions were tighter. There wasn't as much money being freely thrown around. But we know what happened in 2020, end of 2022, into 23 and 24. It went the other way. The market went back up. So what happened to financial conditions? They got looser. Like those loose slots that Beavis and Butthead always talked about in Nevada. Loose slots, they got the loosest slots in Las Vegas. But so continue loosening, even to this week, last week, January 17th, looser still, loosening, continue to loosen, getting more negative. What does it mean? Where's it going? I don't fucking know. But what I do know is that supposedly, depending on who you listen to, if you listen to Donald Trump, the economy is terrible. If you listen to other people, it's great. He inherited a great economy. Somehow Trump wants everybody to think it's terrible. You know, but at the end of the day, the only reason that it's not in the totally in the shitter is because of this condition, financial conditions being loose. Wherever the hell it went. Did I close it? May have closed it already. I guess I did. Anyway, whatever. It's looser now. That means it's easier. That means it's more free money. You know, more free money. But that goes against what the Federal Reserve is trying to do. So there's all these contradictions that basically serve to keep us stuck in the same fucking spot. It's a clownish aspect of this market. It doesn't work in any productive way. It's a complete sham. It's not good. And it prolongs economic pain for people who really can't sustain it for that long. Yeah, Jamie Dimon doesn't give a fuck about it because he's a billionaire. Congratulations, you're irrelevant to the world. No, yeah, seriously, you're irrelevant. If you're a billionaire, bye. I don't want anything. You have no business making decisions about me or my money. Fuck off. Because the reality is running a fucking bank and running a country are nothing like running a household finance. It's not the same. It is not the same. Not at all. It's nowhere near the same. And if you think it is, tell me how you print money at home. Because that's the difference. But digress. You know, it's just it's a little bit absurd when you have markets at all-time highs, yet it continues to pump. Somebody or something is pumping it. They're continuing to buy at all-time highs. Whoever you are, fuck you. I hope you would die. I hope you die. I want you to die. But YouTube, that was a joke, obviously, because I was talking to somebody, some nebulous person, maybe more than one person. Clearly not real, okay? Not real. That was not an actual threat of violence. If you hit me with a violation, though, I will do a threat of violence. Okay, I just realized I closed the chat window, and there's probably everybody yelling at me. Maybe not. I don't know. Lynn is. So, I don't know. They never say what the AI jobs will be doing. Yeah. What industry has ever created hundreds of thousands of jobs, though? That's what I want to know. Like, what could it even be? I mean, he's talking about reindustrialization. No. I mean, actual people who know actually about industrialization and industrial output, like not Sam Altman or any of these fucking tech bros. They don't know shit about anything, much less manufacturing. But digress. You have people who actually know about manufacturing and actual, like, real work who have said, who say, and demonstrate, we can't go back to real industrialization. Like, we don't have the capacity. We don't have the resources. So when Sam Altman sits there and says, yeah, it will support the reindustrialization, I'm sorry. I'm going to trust the guy who knows about factories, not the guy who literally is asking for people who know about factories to contact them. Like, for real. Like, at the end, they want to hear from everybody. If you know about factories or landscaping or da-da-da-da, because they know shit. Jack shit. You see how I'm putting this all together here? I think this is actually very brilliant on my part, but I know. I think I've done a pretty good job. At least I've enjoyed it. Anyway, only buy if the stock price is I only buy the stock if price is right. We will watch the AI, program the AI, unplug the AI when it's borderline sentient, wrote laws to protect it. Yeah, Lynn, there's no jobs, okay? There's no jobs. There are no jobs. Because last week, we were all worried about AI taking our jobs. But now, supposedly with AGI, with even stronger intelligence, that's the amazing thing. Sam, how did you do this? God, I want to meet Sam Altman so bad. I would be such a fucking dweeb to him. I would be so fucking disrespectful, not directly, but oh my God, he is the perfect fucking autistic fuck to fuck with like that too, because he's so oblivious. Anyway, it's not cool. He's just like super not cool at all. This like really uncool dude. Those guys are great to fuck with. Because they don't even realize it. God, I want to fuck with him so bad. I want to like insult him to his face and have him not even realize it. And I'll insult Lex Fridman too, for good measure. You have to laugh because it's so absurd. It's such a clown show. It's so ridiculous. Like, yeah, hundreds of thousands of jobs, bro. That's a great one. Last week, we were all talking about it taking jobs, even fucking hamburger flippers at McDonald's. Get the fuck out of here. Every week, it's something different, and it's never what they say. You ever notice that? Every week, every time, every month, every week, every whatever interval period of time, everything changes. It's new. It still sucks, and it's not what they said it was going to be. Big fucking tech. A big fucking disappointment. It's truly a brave new world. Number of Trump-themed malicious coins spiked $200 since release. Well, it's funny you mentioned that, Lynn, because here's one for you. Or, well, we're somewhere. 8 articles here. Where is it? Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Where the fuck is this thing? Here it is. Gullible Trump supporters lose millions on fake Barron meme coin. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. So here we go. Somebody, and by the way, it's not a fake. It's not that the coin didn't exist or anything. It's that it was not issued by Trump and his family. So that's the nature of fake here, is that it's not originating from where they say it's originating. Apparently it does exist, I guess, to the extent that these things can exist. They can't exist, though. So what am I saying? It doesn't exist. It's totally fake. Totally fake. Anyway, gullible Trump supporters lose millions on fake Barron meme coin. It crashed by over 90% almost immediately. Ay, 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 ay. Come on. Come on. And why would anybody want Barron coin anyway? It's kind of silly. Yeah, hey, my dad made this crypto coin for me. Jesus Christ. What a bunch of fucking losers. Why would you... Smelania crashed. And God, Trump. It's just... Oh my God. This shit's so bad. Oh God. All right, what else is there? Malicious coins must be coins that take money from Trump pocket. Yes, the coins are malicious themselves. Yes. Only a few can buy at all times high. Who can it be? Who can it be now? No, it's just me venting. I follow. Altman is the guy the senior locks into the trash can on the quad at lunchtime. Yeah. He's something. I still don't, like, I don't know why I'm supposed to care. I don't know why I'm supposed to care. So, therefore, I don't. Okay, it's almost 9 o'clock.
That means we've been here for almost 2 hours. Fauci coin? Oh, Fauci coin. Sweet. Coronavirus coin? I know I had some fun stuff in here too, but I don't know where it is. Oh, well. Well, we could talk about Black-Scholes option model pricing, but who wants to talk about options? We could talk about debunking American exceptionalism, but who wants to talk about America or exceptionalism? We could talk about Costco and how they, what is this one? Right. Oh, yeah, Marantz, check this out. Your company, does he still, by the way, does he still work for Costco or no? I don't know. Anyway, if he does, then it's for him. If not, then it was for him before. But Costco, you know, Trump came out with this anti-DEI stuff, right? Diversity, equity, inclusion, because they don't like being diverse or equal or including people, right? They want it to be bigoted. They literally think if you turn off half of the lights in the freaking kitchen, that it'll make you feel better as an... I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand why you would even bother with it. Anyway, whatever. Whatever. So that can come off and the floor can get prepared and it can, whatever. I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh my God. I think I just skipped ahead. I think I just glitched out. Well, it's probably time for me to go to bed. Costco, Marantz, yes. DEI. Trump hates it. The conservatives hate it. Everybody hates being equal and trying to be diverse and inclusive. Everybody hates it for good reason. These are terrible concepts. They are absolutely destructive. They are absolutely insidious and destructive. We cannot have equality. We cannot have diversity. And we certainly cannot fucking have inclusion. Okay? I don't know where you got that from. I'm going to include my fist like up and under your chin if you try to be more inclusive. Just stop it. Stop being inclusive, okay? We're not all the same. He doesn't deserve anything. I deserve everything. That's the way it is. But it turns out that Costco likes DEI. They value diversity and equity and inclusion and fairness and trying to pretend like, you know, corporations can be these things, you know? So, you know, you can take from that what you will. But even a corporation, you know, isn't playing along with this stuff. Anyway, yeah, glitched out. That was like, it was like a wrinkle in time, if you know what I mean. Like a wrinkle in time. Madeline L'Engle, bending space-time. I think I just kind of fell asleep for a second. Nothing like that one time. Those one times though. Talk about embarrassing. Fluffer coin. Now I think there is some place that's going to be taking the Trump coin as currency, supposedly. I don't know why you would ever do that. The shit's going to be worth less than $1, clearly. You know, and that's it. Okay. Costco likes it. They like it. Like, Trump rescinded the Equal Employment Opportunity Act of 1965, which prohibited discrimination in hiring and employment based on race, color, religion, sex, or national origin. That was repealed as well with the Trump's executive order action. I guess maybe it just happened, and so she's not doing the hair color yet. Anyway, I know I don't have much time before that happens, before the gauntlet. Anyway, did the spoon bend or did I bend? I don't know. Good one though. Good question. I'll have to look into that this week. Sending federal employees back to the office. Yeah, right. Awesome. Yeah. Sure, that's where they want to be. They want the heck. I'm sure that's where they want to be. Back in the office. Okay. Now, okay. So, in terms of you know, oh, there's another. So we have, oh, God, all right. I don't really want to get into this can of worms, but I think it's probably for the best. Where is here? So we got people looking into launching our own meme coin. That's awesome. That's going to be awesome. Excuse me. God. Got Dr. Ruth in the house. I don't know where Peter is today. Peter Lynch. We were listening to some RazzleCon earlier. We were listening to RazzleCon's new album. It dropped this week. Hey, man, you heard that new RazzleCon album that dropped this week, man? Oh, dude, it dropped this week. She's so fucking dope. Oh, man. Heather Morgan. Wow. I mean, she's hot. And she talks about her venomous. She calls her. She says that her lady parts are venomous. I don't know about you, but that got me. That definitely got me down in the loins a little bit. God. Venomous. What the fuck? Anyway, love her to death. Love you, Heather. You're the best. Best rapper 2025. Hands down. Other than that, it's probably going to be another. Yes. That's it. That's what it was. Manuel, thank you. I knew there was something, but I am running on fumes here. The Trey tweets. Okay, Trey tweets. I gotta find him. Here we go. Okay. Excuse me. Mary Trump. I mean, say what you will, but it's weird to see somebody with the name of Trump that is not totally batshit crazy. In fact, she actually has a very reasonable take on her nephew. I think a nephew. All right. Let's bring in the other window here. Let's see, window 2. Okay. So yeah. So I use a Open Broadcast Studio, OBS, for streaming live streams. I think it's pretty much what everybody uses. I honestly don't know anybody using anything other than OBS, to be honest. And the software, the hardware is like just whatever you have, in your machine. But there are alternatives to OBS. OBS isn't terrible, but it is it's open source. That's cool, but it's kind of you know what? I just like to try different options, because what are the odds that this is the best one? What are the odds that this does everything I need it to do? Probably slim to none. There's other choices. Let me try them at least. Maybe I can cobble something together that I like. So that's where we're at with that aspect of it. But anyway, so here's Trey. Jesus Christ. This guy is pathetic, okay? I've been calling out this son of a bitch since July of 2021. July of 2021. And somehow he is still managing to piss everybody off. And you know, you got a special talent when you do that. So, I guess we just maybe, oh God, maybe I'm just gonna have to go. Oh no, it is visible. Okay, I wasn't sure whether that could be seen or not. Okay, well, I swear, I do declare. Okay. Nope, that doesn't show. Okay, well here, let's do this. God damn it. Be dumb. It's getting to be stupid. I want to show full screen, but son of a bitch. Yeah. Full screen thing. Okay, one. Screen. Well, anyway, I'm not going to worry about that now. Let's go back to the way I was doing it a second ago. If I can get back to that view. Anyway. Okay. Groupthink, maybe? No. No. Charles Payne's unstoppable fucking unstoppable. Yep. Moonshot. Moonshot. By the way, did Trump coin just cause margin calls on multiple banks due to the massive outflow of liquidity? Imagine billions of dollars leaving large banks overnight. Imagine the banks are over-leveraged to begin with. Now the loss of $13.5 billion or more of cash within hours. Losses. Ox. All right. We'll have this one play us out here. Messed up. Everything is just messed up. I'm sorry, but the best I can do.
So
I may not, why am I seeing this one? I should be seeing this one, but I'm not. What in the heck? Where's that from? Top Brewing Company. Huh. Are they still around? Red Top Brewing? I don't know that one. Or do I? Red Top. No, Red Hook, I think. But anyway. You never know what you're going to find when you start cleaning. You never do. Need that. I don't need that. This, God damn it. That. There we go. Maybe that. Well, that's good enough for now, I think. Red Top Brewing went out of business in 1957. Okay. Okay. For my time. Okay. Well, this one's for GameStop, so whatever. We'll play it out, and we'll pray for GameStop. We'll ask tomorrow.
So GME here. GME is getting bounced back from this area of $26.71, and now where GME is heading. GME is heading, of course, taking a look at this. GME is trying to bounce back towards $30.24. If GME will bounce back, honestly, we want this stock to take it as a support. Guys, before that, I'll show you one stock I traded, BLBX. Made $113,000 on BLBX.
Wow, $113,000. He's so flippant about it, too. I made $113,000 on this one, stock you've never heard of. Hey, you know what? Hey. Fuck you. Okay, it's not cool to come on your YouTube channel and tell people you made money trading a stock when everybody knows it's from your goddamn subscriptions and memberships. This is Defamation Friday here on the Scott Allen Radio Network. Stay tuned.
Consistently. A lot of people are coming. They're making money. They're making money consistently. Even you can give it a try. It's not nothing forced, nothing. See how it works for you, and because it's something so beautiful.
You know what? At this point, I'm willing to try fucking anything.
No bullshit. No.
So.
No, it's very clear.
No scam stuff. I'm in. Count me in. Where do I sign?
It's the biggest proof for you. Someone made $400 here. Someone made $9,000 here. Someone made $1,300 here. Someone made $7,000.
Sounds like he's got the ticket to ride right there.
Trade with us and also make money consistently. You can recover all your losses, whatever.
How much do it cost, though?
Losses what you had, you can recover from by trading other stocks, and you can. That's how you can stay on the top of the game in the trading world, in the investment world. So BLBX, we traded and made money, and you can do. Everyone who traded with us, they made money consistently. So now they are on the top of the game. They know it's not affecting them. They all recovered their unrealized losses of GME, AMC, whatever they had, and now they are really enjoying. So you can do the same. The link is down in the description. Come and trade, and believe me, you will gonna love it. Trust me, you will gonna love it. So let's go back to GME here. Holding 19,000 shares and $24,000 unrealized profit. But again, when I will be selling GME? Now, GME is heading towards $30. But that is not for sure that GME will head here, because we can also get locked up in a very tight consolidation between $28 and $26.71.
Well, I'll tell you.
Stock, honestly,
first off, initial impressions. This guy's not terrible, because he just said there's no guarantee it's going to go back up to that price. I'm not telling you that. I didn't say that. I'm not saying that. I would never say that, because you can't know. You cannot know. And you certainly cannot know how long somebody will be able to stand. Your AI hype and whatever else. Anyway, I don't know. This guy is not terrible so far, but he is talking about GameStop, so he's sort of terrible. He's not completely terrible yet. There's still time.
Doesn't break this $28 level, then it's a very dangerous thing for a GME. That GME is looking down to flush down to 25.
Drop it like it's hot.
If the stock breaks above 28 and makes it a support nice and beautiful, and then we are looking as a resistance, first stop is $30. And then we want this $30 to make as a support.
I mean, I got no problem with this fucking strategy,
make
but
as a support and not flush down.
I doubt that it's going to work out so nicely the way he wants it to. That's all I'm going to say, because this stock, this shit is designed to break your heart.
The uptrend, what we are looking at, this will be very hard.
Or the apes heart.
Because we are way too far from this uptrend line here. And if
agreed.
Happens, we are about to break $34. But that is another story. We are not going to go to this uptrend line right here, because I don't see anything possible in this coming week. Honestly, I don't see, because I don't want to give you fake hopes. No fake stuff, fake hopes. To be very honest, till GME pumps, you can make money consistently.
Hey, bull runs here.
Give you trades when to
bull run 60.
To sell exactly, and that's how you copy.
62? Is that, yeah.
Everyone, they don't trade by themselves. I give them.
Hello.
They copy, they paste, and they put the buy order exactly. Sell.
I'm not so much into the copy paste thing.
Out of that trade, and they are
not really my thing, but
precision amount of trades. And
I would never ever give anybody anything to copy and paste. They will never get that from me.
You just have to see.
And I will never probably copy and paste anything from anybody else either.
And everything is yours. Nothing.
Not really interested.
All of your money. No one wants your money. Trust me, because I make my own money. You are making your own money. So only thing is, we are forming a nice, beautiful group with an intelligent traders, people who are really serious about making profits, and that's why we are inviting you to this intelligent group, and you can come and trade and make money consistently. Guys,
a lot of advertisement for it.
Honestly, $25 is the worst thing, honestly, I will see here. If it cannot break $28 as a support and sit as a support, I will see the stock coming down. If it comes down below $26.71, this stock is coming down to $25. But again, will that be really bad? Yes, that can be a dangerous point for the stock if it comes down to
Well, it doesn't necessarily work like that because you don't know where the...
down to $23.
I mean, maybe, but...
$21. So, but...
What's he using there anyway? What is that? Is that active trader?
But
I don't even know what platform that is.
Can be only possible if it breaks below the 26. This can come down to $25. This can be highly possible in this scenario. Well, other than that, as I told you, this stock should hold that $28 as a support.
I think it might be. Is that Active Trader Pro? I don't know.
Then come as a support, sit as a support on 30.
I used to use it a lot. It has that familiar look.
Then we are on a very, very safe side that this stock will not going to flush further down more. But before this, right now, the stock is sitting on a very, very tricky position. Very tricky position. Traded BLBX. Again, I will show you here. Made 113,000.
BLBX.
Guys, this stock is...
Yeah, I know it's Fidelity. I'm just wondering what it is here that he's using. I can't tell what platform this is.
The outcome.
It just doesn't look familiar to me.
Thank you so much, guys. I hope you like the video and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more and more videos.
I mean, it could be a newer version of
and probably see
ATP.
And hopefully enjoy the rest of your day, and don't gamble in the stock market. If you feel like that you want to gamble,
absolutely gamble.
Have some guidance, have some nice.
Why not? I mean, that's what it is gambling. You're just saying be smarter about your gambling. That's what you're saying. If it's gambling, then how do you avoid gambling? But you can be smarter about it, like not risk as much money, or maybe make a safer bet, like not so far out of the money, right? Oh, I think it's going to move $80 today. Maybe not. Maybe it's still going to go down, but just not like several inches in one day kind of thing. I don't know. I've had literally any situation. Including peanut butter and dog poop. So anyway, Trey, yeah, fucking Trey. God damn it. I wish there was a video about it because I'm having trouble getting my Telegram. You know what? And you have to be signed in now to do the Twitter thing. I think. Is it still trade? God damn it. I think it's going to say like, oh, you have to blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's old. Like, all this shit's old. I don't know where these new tweets are. Like, I thought it would be in order, but. Ray did some stupid shit in live streams, brought his mom into it. Yeah, his mom was on his channel a few times. She was kind of hot, right? I kind of remember, like, she did not look like I thought she would look. She kind of looked like kind of a hipster type broad, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. I'm not literally sitting here talking about Trey fucking Collins' mom, like I give a fuck. But yeah, I do remember seeing her. Oh, I saw her. She got a big ass. No, I don't know. Hey, big ass. Hey, assy. Okay. Is there a new Twitter handle or something? Like this is not all the tweets. What the fuck? All these are from 2001. June 2001. June 2001. Ay, ay, ay. Well, basically, let me... All right. I'm going to get this freaking Telegram thing to display properly. Here we go. That's not a camera. Well, you know what? Oh, Marine made a... Okay, all right. Marine made a video about it. Well, we're almost done with this one.
Trades and make money and grow your account. No one wants your money. I don't want your money. No one wants your money in the group. All the money what you make, that is all yours. Just watch the trades, make it.
Well, I want your money, so don't listen to him. Let's see. Marine Mike, here we go. Oh, 4 minutes and 50 seconds. Perfect. I don't have to say anything. I'm not going to.
What's up, guys? Welcome. Me just letting all the chickens out. Anyway, I've been out here when it gets a little warmer, working on extending the chicken coop. So, got the roof on. But anyway, I don't want to bore you with that.
I wonder if he talked to Tony Franzetti about his chicken coops.
Trey.
He builds them for a living.
What's up, guys? Welcome. Me just letting all the chickens out. Anyway, I've been out here when it gets a little warmer, working on extending the chicken coop. So, got the roof on. But anyway, I don't want to bore you with that. That's what I've been working on. I just saw Trey. Everybody knows good old Trey's Trades. You guys are loud, man. Get out of here. Good old Trey's Trades, right? I just saw that he tweeted in response back to Adam Aaron, because Adam was complaining to Elon, that he had to get rid of the bots. Adam thinks that all the people talking negative towards him is bots. You believe that? It is so hilarious, man. So Trey called him out. And you know what? Of course, Trey's getting attacked. And it's funny because it's stirring up all of those Adam loyalists. They're all freaking out. I mean, you talk about adding to this, like everybody thinks even because I had come back, even though I'd already been posting on YouTube, came back over there to X, that the shills are back, right? What's even more hilarious is as they attack him, dude, they're all attacking him, right? Trey's comment, it's got over 130-something thousand views so far. You got a sting, man. This is Trey calling out Adam. Told you guys I was right. I told you everyone has a clock, tick-tock. It's a matter of time before they wake up. And it just takes larger voices to speak out. And we're seeing it, right? But it's real funny because this is another reason I stay out of them space calls. I'm going to play this little space call for you. But they're over there freaking out. And they're trying to say that Trey signed an NDA and now the NDA must be expired, so he's allowed to come out and talk, right? I mean, the stories that people come up with. Again, this is what happens when you sit in these space calls at nighttime or in the evening or during the day and you just sit there and fill your head, your bathtub full of this kind of stuff, man.
Handlers here. What's up, guys? Holy fuck. Can somebody, just anyone in the community, can we get the bingo cards going again? Like we need the bingo cards. Like this was not on my bingo card. I thought like he was long gone. And then I was like, I said to Leo like 5 minutes ago, I'm like, do you think maybe like his here's it like
of course
they all get like NDAs and stuff.
Once a grifter, always a fucking grifter.
So I'm curious.
They also can be sentimental too. Like you could be like, hey.
No, but I'm curious. When was that meeting? When was that shareholder meeting? Was it like 18 months? Was it 24 months? Was it like, because you'll have like 2-year NDAs, you'll have an 18-month NDA, like that sort of thing, right? And it's just like all of a sudden, boof, they're just here, right? I don't know.
All of a sudden, boof. You know what? That's fitting for Trey. All of a sudden, boof. I love it. You see, that was a Freudian slip. She didn't even realize that she did that. All of a sudden, boof. And there he is. Love it. Love it. Beautiful.
Was saying that Adam's salary is 2.5 billion.
Billion. Okay.
It's not even 2.5 million.
But like, even remember the video with Trey and Matt and who was the other guy with the long hair? I never watched YouTube. The guy
Astro.
Yes. And like Trey
Astro Astro.
Like,
oh my God.
Trey looked like he was gonna cry, and like Matt and Astro were like totally pompous in that video. And it was just like, what the hell is going on? And then Trey also did that video where he was sitting in a diner or something and he just started bawling on YouTube. I don't know.
What a bitch.
Another thing in peculiar in timing and with Mark, because he had a space like a week or so ago too, and so he's in another space today, and then you have T0.
It is absolutely hilarious. And Trey,
Man, fuck you. I think you a bitch. You understand what I'm saying?
Ay.
if you get a chance to watch this, man, from one veteran to another, I'd love to talk to you, man. A small channel like me, if you can ask around, if you've seen, if anyone's maintained their integrity, it would be me. I know you don't want to start up your YouTube. I saw your, or go back on doing your YouTube because it was made off the backs of people that have lost millions. And I agree with you, man. You said you'd be homeless before you do something like that. So I know where you're at. I know where you're at in your head, what that felt like, because I felt like that, man. I got the emails, probably nowhere, maybe a 10th or a 1/10 of what you did, the type of comments and things that people left you. I know the feelings, man. And I know now that you're going to be continually attacked and ridiculed and put down.
Thank God, for once in his life, he gets a comeuppance.
Go over, take a look. Go over to
Fuck you, Trey.
Look at the comments. Look at
Cry about it, bitch.
It's hilarious. I'm sorry, but Trey, hit me up, man.
Yeah, there's video producer extraordinaire Mike Marine Mike. Why are we still looking at him? His lips move, but I'm not hearing no sound. Okay, good job, Mike. That's all right. That's all right. Okay. That's part of it. Trey's Trades is back, baby. 5 months ago. So he's the keeper of Trey's Trades information. Where are the YouTubers today? Well, this one's dead. That one's... Wish he was... No. All right. Oh, there he is. Oh, look at this guy. Wow, what a fucking clown. But you know what? I want to do this. I want to do this right here. I said I was going to do this. Because Trey Collins put out an options masturbation class. Or options master class, I mean. Oh, yeah. Maybe. What? He literally whittled it down to these 3 exit strategy. Your exit strategy. Yeah. Did that include the $1 million you profited? Well, I regret taking steroids. Because you're now associated with Teddy fucking Zane. You now have come something in common with Teddy Zane. That's why. That should be why you regret it. That'd be why I would regret it. Scott fucking Allen. Scott fucking Allen. God, Scott fucking Allen. Oh man, that was great. That was fucking great. Let's end on a funny note, shall we? Oh man, no. Where is it? No, it wasn't 6 hours. It wasn't 6 years ago. Oh my God. Did he take it down? I know Manuel probably has it. I don't know. What do we got here? Okay, here's something.
What's up, guys? Welcome me. Just letting all the chickens.
Okay, all right. We already saw that. Okay. Yeah, we're probably running out of everything here. There's no shame in stepping back when it's the only way to move forward. Ooh, paradoxical, mysterious, deep even. Lost all my money.
Didn't pay taxes. Owes the IRS. Drinking, smoking. Yep. No shit, you drinking, smoking. We knew that. All my thoughts sought validation from others and not from myself. Left to get my shit together. And then he was replying to Steve Walters, I guess. Trey, the transformation is outstanding. Dude, you left us high and dry, though. Do the right thing. Tell us what really happened, or explain why you can't. Thank you, as always, for your service, both in uniform and out of uniform. Both with Dwayne and without Dwayne. And you know who Dwayne is. Johnson. Oh, yeah. I can't read 150 replies because I'm not signed in. I'm not going to sign in. I do not sign in. Too bad. Too bad. All right. Remember when Trey was in love? He was in love? Who was he in love with? Adam Aaron? Tattoos bought with gift money is definitely not validation. It's not a confirmation of price. It's not a price confirmation. Dang it. Dang it. All right. Jesus Christ. I know. I remember a couple times I went on Trey so fucking hard. Like, I told myself, I'm not, you know what? Fuck it. This guy's a liar. He's putting and this was back in August 2021. July or August 21. Could have been September, I guess. I just said, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I have less than 100 subscribers. I'm just going to put out the most abrasive video indictment that I can up for this motherfucker. And maybe I just wanted to get a rise out of him, get any type of reaction, anything. And I got nothing. Got nothing. But it was good practice. Very good practice. Professionalism. Anyway, he cried behind the black dildo. Fell on deaf ears. Yeah. Told him to take a hike. I don't even know like who was the broad. Like I don't even know who was a chick. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we can look at that next time. Because otherwise I like yeah. Rough over here. Things are getting rough over here. Whoa, hold on. Hold up. So let's see. Now we got one other thing here that I would like to kind of point out. All right. Well, everyone, thanks for hanging out on the live stream tonight for 2.5 hours of pure, unadulterated defamation. But too easy. Should be out of here in half an hour or so, hoping it's one step closer to getting the heart working the way she's supposed to. Wish I could show everybody the same love they gave me. It's so overwhelmingly awesome and appreciated. All is good. Yeah, all was definitely good on June 30th, 2021, because guess what? MOAS had already occurred. MOAS had already occurred. So this will be our last vid. So this is how we found out. This is how we found out that Trey was a liar. Well, this is one way we got confirmation that he was a liar. Let me say that. But check this shit out. And did they confirm Pete Hegseth? Weird.
Let's get her. You are back.
We're not watching the whole thing. Don't worry.
Stream.
Just need to get a little bit of it here, just a little taste.
You're running late. That's true. I asked him to go a little long. I wasn't ready. Okay. But all right, guys, let's get after it. It's time to get rolling. This is the Power Hour. This is the Trade Idea Show. That's why we do this. That's what we're getting after today. We're going to be having a very special.
So we've got a guy with a really annoying voice here, a really terrible sounding microphone, even though it's a nice microphone. Why is it so shrill? Why does it sound like I'm listening to it through a fucking PA horn that you'd see hanging up in the skating rink? I don't know. I don't get it. But it's Benzinga, so I guess what do we expect? I don't even know what I mean by that, other than pretty much everything at this point is a fucking clown show. Literally everything is a clown show. Elon needs to come in here in some fucking clown shoes, and that will tickle me to death, and you will never hear from me again. I will never be able to top that. So he comes in here in a top hat. Anyway, why is this? What is the deal with why? Why is he so annoying?
We do this. That's what we're getting after today. We're going to be having a very special guest.
He sounds like a duck or something. He sounds like
today. We've got Luke
slightly more
number 1. I'll be Luke number 2. We have a
masculine Jordan Peterson or something. Ugh.
Drop on us. I'll tease one. It's Alta. So we're gonna be talking Alta. And then
come on. I want Trey. Okay, I need Trey.
Trey's Trades is gonna be joining us.
Here we go. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Yeah.
Are here.
Yeah. The apes are here. Yeah, the apes are here. The apes are fucking here. Where's this ape at?
And I go home.
Oh, there he is. Look, he's in his fucking interview room. Why in the fuck? All right, here we go. Here's Trey. Zinger Nation. Going to tell us about Trey and his $1 million option play. Come on, guys.
Hey, Trey, how's it going?
Show the voters some respect, all right? Show this voter some respect.
Hey, man, how you doing?
I'm good. Aaron, nice to meet you.
Hey, Aaron. I think my name's Trey.
I think my name's Trey. I'm not sure.
And break up the monotony of the workday. I'm very excited to hop on here and have a conversation, man, for sure.
Yeah, of course. And before we get to AMC and whatever other stocks we're going to talk about, real quick for maybe those that don't know you out there, what is your day look like? You know, you've got a get up on right now some military gear, so I'm curious about your day job per se.
Yes, for sure. So, well, first off, I'd like to say the green shirt. Don't mind what people say. Green shirts are cool. They they definitely take you where you got to go in life. But I'm just an active duty officer in the military. It's about as much as I can say. I can't speak on exactly what I do. But my day starts at about 6 in the morning, and on a good day, I'll get out of here at 4 in the afternoon or so. And I go home and make some videos and do some research and see what I'm going to do for the day. But it's like it depends on the day. But 10, 11 hours typically I spend in the office or somewhere on post. So keep busy for sure. But I don't mind.
Yeah. So how do you balance all that? Because I talk to some other traders that are traders and they stream as well. And they talk about just between those two things, between trading and streaming, it takes up a lot of time. So then you add in.
It doesn't feel like work, I actually.
Blah, 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 blah. Who fucking cares? Shut the fuck up. Tell us how you betrayed the community.
Like AMC, it was $2 at the time. So I got into it.
All right, here we go.
So I started my YouTube channel on December 16th of 2020. And essentially what I did is I just wanted to start, getting into the market. So I was a swing trading channel. I'd essentially.
That's crazy. That's only like 6-7 months before I started mine. That's wild. And I had not seen him that much when I did start it. Anyway, just stopping. I'm stopping now.
At the time, back in November, December, you had the penny stock small caps that were really blown up pretty heavy. And I was just swing trading the momentum. So I got into plays like CTRMs, OMETALLICA, JAGX. And I saw what happened with GameStop. And GameStop ran up just an astronomical amount, too much for me to feel comfortable getting into it. So I was thinking to myself, what could be a sympathy play? What's something that could run alongside of this heavily shorted stock that's squeezing right now? And I scanned through like BlackBerry, Nokia, AMC, Bed Bath & Beyond, and I just really liked AMC. And it was $2 at the time. So I got into it as a swing trade. I talked about it on my channel. I said, hey, I think this stock is going to squeeze up along with GameStop, essentially as a sympathy play. And I think 3 days later, it hit 25 bucks. And from there, everything just took off. And my account actually ended up getting liquidated along with a bunch of other people's. You saw that whole fiasco take place with like Robinhood and a bunch of other brokerages. And I was just pissed. I was like, this is a bunch of crap. So I just kept talking about it. I said, I think there's a lot of issues that are taking place within the stock market, systemically speaking. And I kind of want to speak out about it. And I guess that's all that it was. So I transitioned from swing trading, which was what I did, to just covering AMC because I believed in it. And here we are today. It ended up panning out pretty decent.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a great call. This is a stock that we watch.
Okay, one thing here. Something he said in there didn't seem quite right to me. Hold on.
Taking place within the stock market, systemically speaking. And I kind of so I just kept talking about it. I said, I think there's a lot of issues that are taking place within the stock market, systemically speaking. And I kind of want to speak out about it. And I guess that's all that it was. So I transitioned from swing trading, which was what I did, to just covering AMC because I believed in it. And here we are today. It ended up panning out pretty decent.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a great call.
So he said it ended up paying out pretty decent. That he never talked like that on his channel at this point. Because this is from August 26th, 2021. Now, he took all those other videos down, so we can't go to his channel and look at the other videos that he was putting out around August 26th, 2021. But I can tell you, he was not saying things like it paid out pretty well. He wasn't talking like that. If anything, he would have said maybe it's gonna pay out pretty well. See the difference? Yeah, he's still a grifter here, but he knows, he's aware. This is great. Speaks to the mindset. He knew that he wasn't talking to his typical simps because he said it paid off pretty well. So he was that fluid. He was that able to shift in and out of his grift. This is fascinating. I never noticed that before. It paid out pretty well. Wow. But over on his actual channel, he would have said, it's going to pay out pretty well, guys. Stick with it. I know it's going to squeeze this month. That's the kind of shit he was saying at the same time that he was telling Benzinga, oh yeah, it paid out great. Past tense, I already made my money, which is what we all said because he's a liar. Anyway, yeah. Fuck you, Trey.
This is a stock that we watch pretty much every day here at Benzinga because it's fun to cover. AMC and of course other stocks that you mentioned that move a lot like GameStop. Trey, if it's cool with you, I'm going to go ahead and bring my buddy Nate on here. Nate's a big and I think he's got some questions for you.
Yeah, man, let's do it.
Great.
Yeah, what's going on, Trey?
Sweet. The guy wearing a Corona beer sweaty hoodie. Yes. I always love to be friends with the guy wearing the Corona extra shirt.
Can you hear, Trey?
What do you want to bet he's got fucking limes in his fucking fridge? You think? Maybe.
You got it?
Yeah. Nate, you there?
Yeah, sorry, man. Got the virtual aspect over here. It's got a strong Wi-Fi connection, hopefully. But no, man, pleasure to meet you. I know I've been following you basically.
Got an Elvis impersonator?
Saga. And
he could be.
I have my Robinhood right now. My first buy, January 25th for 15 shares at 455. So it's just been buy orders. Look to you for a lot of your light taps, maybe light taps. No, it's been a fun time following you, what you're doing. Yeah, it's been a fun time following you, what you're doing for the community, and providing.
What is he doing? What did he do for the community? He led them to slaughter, and he enriched his own pockets.
So no, I want.
Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you, man. Suck your dick.
Kind of where we're at,
please.
Some of your TA you do. And ask even a couple of outside questions from that. But yeah, so I kind of want to.
I think what you saw.
Let me tickle your balls, Trey, please.
No, go ahead, man. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go for it, man. This is my first time on the show too, so I'm new to it.
Yeah, there we go. So I keep it pretty simple on my channel. I think you could dive into AMC and try and find a lot of different things that are going on here. Right? There's a lot of due diligence and research that goes on. But I like to keep things painfully simple. Look at the short interest, look at the data, how are things moving, and the technical.
A lot of due diligence. Yeah.
But I I don't believe in that argument at all. I think a lot of the moves that happen with AMC are predictable, especially the move that we saw 2 days ago up to 47, 48 bucks. You know, what you had is that technical breakout over 37.50, pretty critical level of resistance, and it moved heavy off of that. I mean, you had a lot of call options that ran in the money, some hedging took place, and then it's just retracing today, right? It made a pretty decent move, and now it's cooling off a little bit, finding that comfort zone in the 40s. On my video yesterday I put out, I said I think it's going to drop down to 42 bucks. I think I was off by like 18 cents, something like that. It dropped down to like 41.80, something like that. So the moves are predictable. You know, it's just a matter of keeping it painfully simple so that if you're going to play options, you have a responsible sort of plan intact for that. If you want to buy cheap shares, you can do that, you know, just based on what the lines are telling you, you know.
Well, I have to question that. It's predictable. If it was so predictable, then how did you lose $1 million? I mean, if it's so predictable in August of 2021, what he's saying, it's so predictable. You got to keep it simple. But then in the other tweets, he said, well, I lost $1 million and I'm going to, my life is in shambles. Well, I thought it was simple. It's predictable. If it was so simple and predictable and you're the expert and you lost $1 million, what does that say about everybody else that was fucking doing it? Should they have been? Did they have any business doing it? No. Did they have any business listening to you do it? No. However, there was an element that you kept from everyone, namely the fact that you were trading when everybody else was just buying. And by August 26th, 2021, you had already realized $1 million of profit. $1 million of profit. I don't know if he lost him. He said he lost everything, but he said he made $1 million. That's where I'm getting that from, unless it was in the tweet. I don't care to go back. I know he said he made $1 million, and he said he lost everything. So I'm just putting I'm just putting $1 million. I'm just putting plus $1 million and minus $1 million together, essentially. But $1 million will work. It'll work. Yeah, I mean, bull run, it just depends on when people got in, as everything else, like just with official Trump last week or whatever, there was a moment, there was a window and Manuel jumped out of the window. Like he opened the window and went full face first through that window, and he was rewarded. He was rewarded for it. I, on the other hand, as always, was wishy-washy. I was pussyfooting around it, and I did not jump when it was time to jump, and then it was too late to jump, and then you have to ride the airplane down like a little bitch by yourself when everybody else jumped out of the airplane and floated down to the ground and had the time of their lives and made money, and here I am coming back with the goddamn pilot. And I didn't even get to jump. I could have. I chose not to because I'm a giant pussy.
You're being a little bitch.
Yes, I know, Charles. Okay, anyway. Yeah. Trey's garbage. Sorry.
Zooming out, right? We don't.
I just want to hear him say he made $1 million. I got to hear that again.
Intraday. And, like what you say, when you look for that fourth breakout, which is what we kind of saw with those touch points.
The fourth breakout.
Easy to.
Oh yeah, remember that? Like the fourth breakout. But your plane didn't slam into a mountain. The goddamn plane has crashed into the goddamn mountain. So I was holding $30 strike calls, $30 strike, $40 strike, maybe. God, I can't even remember now, and I don't think that Robinhood shows you anything anymore from back then. I think it's all cleared off. But I think I had bought 5 of these call options at some point in early to mid-May. Okay? And it was before the volatility kicked off, so the vol was low when I bought them. Low implied volatility when I bought them. And then the fucking shit went through the roof in terms of volatility, which, was pretty nice on the premium. So we cashed those,
and then was, trading with some house money after that. But yeah, I mean, I've never seen positions do anything like what it did. I mean, and we're talking, these things went deep into fucking money, and I had 5 of them. And there were people that had way more shit who didn't close any of it. I mean, I covered my cost at least, but there were people that could have made a shitload of money. So that was an example of a lottery ticket that paid off, and that's what it was. That was what it was when I entered it, and is what it was. It was not, there's nothing amazing or skilled about that at all. It was just pure fucking dumb luck. There's no other way to look at it. I had no idea. Nobody had any idea. We wanted to believe that it would do it, but and then the people that missed it wanted to believe it would do it again and again and again and again. And it's like, no. When have you ever bounced a fucking basketball and dribble, let it bounce naturally? And when would you ever see the second or third bounce go higher than the first? That's what I'm saying. These are natural movements. Harmonics are at play here. And there's like a conservation of energy aspect to it too. Like, you're not going to get more energy out of it once that energy has been expended. And that's the way I look at it. You see it all over the place, not only in these prices, but anything. It's a harmonic motion. It's a natural, it's a somewhat random, but it is there's a harmonic pattern to it or something. It's hard to I don't know what the right terminology is, but anyway, the point is, if you have a high, super bouncy ball and you bounce it, the first bounce is going to be crazy, but the next one's going to be like maybe 2/3 of the height of the first one. That's what I'm talking about. There's some kind of natural aspect there that basically dictates that no, it can't bounce higher than it did before, short of like crazy catalysts and a bunch of activity. And of course it's possible, anything's possible, but is it probable? Is it likely to happen? No, absolutely not. Doesn't happen usually. So anyway, yeah, we were, weren't we? I mean, definitely could have done things differently, better, etc. But I mean, hell, a lot, some people go through a whole lifetime or life of trading and they never experience anything like this, like an extreme volatility event, and they were right in the thick of it. So we were fortunate for that sense, in the sense that we got to play around, we got to be part of it. There was profit that could have been taken that wasn't, okay? So when I say, when you say not taking it off the table, that's different than saying that I lost money. And as far to my knowledge, I don't think that there was a lot of people. Well, we certainly weren't doing this the same way then. We weren't making videos and having, discussions about what to do and then doing it and reacting in real time and all that. It's always been like a ex post facto, like after the fact thing, and reacting to what the influencers were saying then. So I can't say this for sure, but I mean, at least in talking to people, most of the people that ended up being subscribers here, hanging out on my channel and in my chats, made money on June 2nd. They didn't lose money, they made money. Most of the people here did, made money. So, and Lynn would have made money. But she did make money. Not real money. Okay, real money. Monopoly stuff, yes.
Luigi, free Luigi stuff? Yes. All right.
The intraday, even weekly, what's going on with, AMC, some of these other stocks. But, I think the TA, provides a lot of good, intel.
Yeah, for sure, Bull Run. I mean, yeah, hindsight's 2020. Nothing could prepare you for that. Nothing could fucking prepare you for that. However, now, I'm not saying we're prepared for it, but we've seen it. Anything, being familiar with something, even knowing that it could be a possibility, right? The trick, I think, is knowing that, keeping that in mind, but not expecting it. Not expecting it, not, being disappointed if it doesn't happen, just being ready for whatever happens. I mean, that's really what it comes down to, I think, is that aspect of it, which is, the best way to do anything, probably, because anything could pop off. You don't know. Probably not going to, but if you have an air inflator in your car, or a tire gauge, or a extra bottle of motor oil or brake fluid or whatever it is, if you know that it's a possibility that you could have to put brake fluid in your car when you're out driving around, or if you have to do it sometime and your brakes are about to go out and you have to stop and get it, put it in. Yeah, now you know that that's a possibility. Now you know that if you see fucking options explode, to like 1,000%, fucking close that. You're never going to see it that high again. That's the reality. It's not a time to be greedy. And that's what everybody wanted to do. They weren't happy enough with 1,000%. They weren't happy enough with, whatever it was, which was more than they had before. They paid the price for it. Some paid the ultimate price, like Tony San and our good friend Louis Bravo. Rest in peace, brothers. Anyway, well, unless you guys want to do a moment of silence for Tony San and Louis Bravo at the end here, that's pretty much all I got. I'm about to crash. But anyway. Sounds like a lot of tax associated with that, Bull Run. Sounds like a lot of tax. I mean, anyway, we'll talk about that later. Join the Telegram finance chat. Let's talk about that over there. Let's talk about that. How in the world does one do that? That sounds like an interesting discussion. If you'd like to, or anybody would. The link's in the description. Ape father wife is terminal. I'm guessing that means she's dying. Didn't mean to laugh, but hey, it's all fun and games until somebody's, terminal. Maybe you shouldn't have wasted all that money on worthless stocks, but hey, if she's terminal anyway, I guess what difference does it make? I don't know. Too soon? Too mean? I don't know. It's not like it's well, anyway. You can't kill Michael Myers, but you can. Never mind. Anyway, thanks, Lynn. Thank you.
You can't kill Michael Myers!
It's impossible.
But what you can do is buy AMC stock!
Millions coming, baby.
And, you do a really good job.
We're going to let Trey play us out, and then I'll...
I had, and even some of my buddies who we've got a good group among us who are in AMC pretty good. So, they had a couple questions, but
where...
even outside of AMC and, wherever this takes us, what your future investing strategy may look like. You kind of touched on we're doing some swing trading and day trading.
I think he was going to go long on Tesla. Was it Tesla? He was going to go long on Tesla, or maybe it was NVIDIA. I know it was something like that. Manuel knows what I'm sure he remembers. Like he forgot to close them, or forgot to something like that, and he was mad. And that was kind of the big. That was like a pivotal moment in his spiral downward. I think, like that era. That was 2022, maybe, when the market was shit. Of course, we did the best we've ever done then, but of course, you know, perma bear gonna do that anyway. But there is a clip. There is a clip. Yeah, there's a clip. Where is it? Oh man! All right, we're gonna end on this clip. The Trey meltdown clip, of course. You know. I thought I had it in my soundboard. Oh yeah. Yeah.
What do you fucking want from me?
NVIDIA. Oh, I'm the AMC guy. I get it. I'm the AMC guy. What do you fucking want from me? Get off my dick.
What do you fucking want from me? Get off my dick.
All right.
You can't kill Michael Myers.
Trading with other stocks before AMC, but after, whenever this ends, what that might look like.
What do you fucking
Yeah, man, great question. You know, I have a swing.
Get off my dick.
Understand the situation. It's better sometimes not to speak and just be proven a complete imbecile of the matter.
Losers, so you can become a better trader with time.
So
before I got into the stock market, I was a runner. And I wanted to qualify for Olympic trials in the marathon until I found out I had a heart problem.
A runner.
What I loved the most about it was the rope.
Not a runner like they have on this on the stock floor.
Trading, right? You can see
is that what you're saying?
Days and get better
Is that what you're saying? Or are you saying
up here,
what are you saying?
on September.
Or
First they think you're crazy.
you can lose it and totally fall apart and end up, sucking dicks in the alley for $15.
And then all of a sudden
You'd be a lot lizard. Right? Good night. See y'all.